It just like really hung there for a sec. Oh, and I should tweet quick, or else I forget.
Cool.
Um, and besides, it takes a second for people to like jump in,
Yeah.
especially when I don't have a consistent time and did not post that I was doing this earlier or anything like that. Oh god, I have to type out so many links now. It has definitely, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, I would have streamed, but I have to like do slightly more work before I go live, and I just want to play Street Fighter 6 ranked right now.
Yep.
now that multi-streaming means I have to do other stuff. But it has been totally worth it. At least for me. I know that not everyone has the same thing, but even the streams that I've done multi-streaming on that like weren't Rivals 2, which are just everything with Rivals 2 is getting a big bump right now, it still was like going from like it basically doubled my average viewership immediately, which
Sick.
that really surprised me. Because yeah, I was like, oh, some people will tune in, whatever, and then I was, but I was like, but I haven't built up an audience ready for live stuff on YouTube, and nope, it just turns out that people like clicking on things. Because I did get a lot of people that are like, I'm just here, didn't know you streamed. It's like, well, it's my first stream, that's why. Well, it's my first stream on that website.
Yeah.
All right, I want to turn you up slightly.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do to make this better for audio. Right now, you're just going through a different thing in my computer, and I can flip that, and then that'll let me turn up your volume without turning up my entire computer's volume. Wavelink, voice chat, where are you? There we go. Can you talk for a sec?
Yep, I am talking right now.
Oh, that's perfect. That is way better now.
Sick.
Cool. It's almost like I have all these things set up for a reason, and then I ignore them. Oh, what's up, Marshall? Cool. I don't see any reason to just, like, sit around for a bit while we're just waiting for people, because that's not really the point. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So my tag is Reesch. I'm a melee player from Kansas City. I was ranked 1 on the latest PR we had. And I saw that Rivals 2 was going to be at Genesis, so I signed up for that shit instantly.
Good. I was going to say, I knew that you were excited for Rivals 2, but I actually couldn't remember if you were going to do Rivals 1 as well. So this definitely is a getting ready for Rivals 2 lesson.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I've actually never played Rivals 1 before.
Sure.
Like right now, me just moving around in game is the first time I've ever touched the game before.
Okay.
But I've watched a lot of the streams that people have been doing lately. Like I think I watched some of yours,
Mhm.
Pixel, Leffen. So like visually, I'm like, okay, I at least know what some of these characters look like they do.
Yes. And that's actually like a big thing I want to go over because my perspective from playing so far is that there was a lot of talk from a lot of different communities about like who's going to be good at this game.
Yeah,
And
right?
I think like right now the answer is no one, but well, except for like Cake Assault, who it
Right,
almost feels
yeah.
like is cheating. He's not. He's just very good at both games.
Yeah, I wasn't super sure at first, but then I watched a bit of him play, and he just did some shit with Fleet. Then I'm like, all right, never mind.
And
He's
that's a
like,
brand new
he's just
character
gonna
too.
win. Yeah, exactly.
Uh, so far, from me watching, every melee player has like pretty good fundamentals. Um, like obviously like neutral and like how to play around a shield because shielding and ledges are new in Rivals too.
Right.
And so like that kind of stuff is new. And then they like all forget to use the B button. Because it's not melee balance where like you use like unless you're playing Fox and you're using a bunch of shine stuff like usually you're using your special moves sparingly, and in Rivals I feel like you're using them way more.
Like all the fucking time.
Not all the time, but still significantly more because a lot of the special moves have like extra movement options tied to them that aren't just recovery.
Yeah.
Or are just like every character in Rivals basically has some gimmick. And I'm saying gimmick in a like good way here, not a like, this feels bad. It's a gimmicky. But every character in Rivals has a way to control the stage with their element because they're all elemental. And almost all of those element stuff are connected to your specials. And so you're basically just foregoing like core parts of neutral if you're not using it.
Right. Because like it is a lot. It's interesting being able to do that because I feel like Rivals really leans into that. Even in Rivals 2, like especially watching like Crag or Zetterburn, it's like, well, yeah, being able to like control space in a game where you can move around so much makes a lot of sense.
Exactly, yeah. There's a reason like Crag's Rock is one of the best projectiles in the game, even though it's really slow to pull out, and then it's very like telegraphed that you're throwing it.
Yeah.
But having a giant hitbox that can fly across the stage is just always good.
Pretty good.
What character do you play in Melee?
I play Captain Falcon.
Okay, that's what I thought. I knew it was either Falcon or Marth, but I was also pretty sure that me thinking Marth was...
Reeve.
Yeah, I was going to say was just getting Reesch and Reeve flipped around in my head.
Man, I don't deserve that shit because last time we played, I beat him, so...
I mean...
I know, he's far more... Like, he's just a name
you see his name a little bit more.
It's just so funny to me how almost everyone's like, oh, I thought you were the Marth player. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I knew that you weren't. The problem was me being like, well, I think he's Falcon then.
Yeah. I don't actually care that much. I think it's just funny.
Yeah, for sure.
But watching Rivals 2, the first character I want to play is Rano.
Okay. Actually, let's jump into Rivals 1 then.
Okay.
Because... Oh, wait, what? Why is it... Has there been a... Weird, okay. I don't like that. What is going on? Sorry, there's a weird thing going on my screen that nobody can see, so I'm just talking to myself. Apparently there was just like a Steam update and it's trying to tell me to like plug in an Xbox controller and do these things. It's like, I don't need to for this game. Though a lot of people do play on Xbox.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, Xbox and some on PlayStation, and then a surprising amount that play on keyboard.
I guess that makes sense.
Yep. Usually...
is this game on consoles?
It is, but PC is like
Is the wave.
by far the bigger one. Yeah. This game is really loud right now. What's going on?
Mine was too. I literally have it set to 1% volume.
I do have music turned off. I can put music on a bit. It's just sound effects are really loud right now. Wow, I have to turn this so far down right now. Okay. That's really weird. All right. That should be better. Oh, wait, we're not friends on... Oh, my camera froze. Hello.
Everything's going wrong.
Thanks, Jack. Well, I mean, luckily that should just be a... It froze when, like, something else in my thing hiccuped for a sec, so... Come on, let me fix this. Properties, deactivate, activate. All right, we're back. Cool. Oh wait, we need to be friends in Steam. Or we at least need to add each other.
That makes sense. I should still just be... no, I'm Reesch 1 on Steam.
Okay. I will do that and find you quick.
Okay.
So you said that you're most interested in Rano right now.
Yeah, at least of the characters that are in Rivals 2 right now.
Sure, that makes sense. I'm not seeing a Reesch 1, unless I spelled your name wrong.
Maybe if you search Reesch, it'll pull me up. I got a little dinosaur as the avatar.
Yes. There we go. Unless there's another Reesch with a dinosaur.
Very unlikely.
All right, just sent.
There you are. Deny. All right.
Cool. So out of the characters that are in Rivals 2, you're most interested in Rano, which makes sense. Every Melee player so far at least starts with Rano and Zetter.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a lot of sense. Because Zetter is like very clearly the spacey.
Yeah.
Though is more like PM Wolf.
Yeah,
Actually, not more like, it's just like PM Wolf.
Does his like shine send the same angle as Wolf's?
No. So his shine is omnidirectional. So it depends on what direction.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So like if you're below the person, it pops them up. If you're above them, it sends them down.
Nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Friendly match.
Quit out of this real quick.
There you are. All right, sent you an invite.
Okay. If I just hit play game through Steam, it'll bring me in.
It should do it through Steam. Yeah. There we go. I think the game is still too loud. One sec. Can I adjust settings here?
Maybe.
I don't think I can. Give me a sec. I gotta back out and then get back in. As soon as the music started playing, it got really loud. I might just turn music off so that we can talk, even though the music is really good in this game.
Yeah, it's been banging so far.
Yep. I have music turned off a lot because I've just been playing this game for so many years. Mm-hmm. But then it's really funny. I'll hear like Rivals music in like a YouTube video and be like, "Oh my god, this song is great!" And all the versions in Rivals 2 are good too. I'll stick with characters that are in Rivals 1 for now while we're playing.
Cool.
I'll play others while we're talking, but as far as just like getting you the basics, I don't want to be like, here's this really strange, weird character.
Yeah, here's just the craziest motherfucker you've ever seen.
Yeah. So something cool, you said you were moving around, but that Rivals 1 has is you can actually play test on the waiting screen, which they've said they want to bring into Rivals 2. It's just apparently really hard to program.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Especially in 3D. But so many people say it's like their favorite part of Rivals. Is like, oh, I don't need to like back out all the time. Wait, cancel ready, change rules. I'm just gonna make time super long so that we can talk without timer going.
Cool.
Apparently the longest is an hour. I've never actually changed the time in this game before. And we'll do random stages. That's fine. Or else it'll make us like stage select every time.
I think I hit accept. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you're in.
There we go. All right, cool. the B and A being mixed.
Oh, right. But it's fine in-game?
Yeah, it's totally
Okay,
fine in
cool.
game. Like, yeah.
Something actually feels slightly off to me, but that's fine. I think it's just on my end. Okay. So yeah, as far as just like general stuff, and all of this stays the same for Rivals 2, one of the biggest things to know is when you're moving around for wave dashing, just wave dashing is perfectly horizontal. You don't need to angle at all.
Okay, you just have to go left or right.
Yep. as long as you hit it within the jump squat, and that means it's way easier to do like waveland onto plats, super smooth.
Yeah.
It also means that that's how you get your like longest wave dashes. It's just perfectly horizontal. And that helps a lot because I've seen people that like move really well and then that are just from like melee or PM, and then you tell them that and then they're suddenly moving like twice as fast. But it means that your normal muscle memory won't like be bad either. It's just not as far.
Right. That makes sense. And
yeah.
I know like you can kind of just press jump and dodge at the same time, and it'll kind of just give you the input.
Yeah.
You have to wait until you're airborne.
Yeah, you can actually just hit them at the same time. Which is also nice. There's a couple things that this game has done that are just like good quality of life things that are. It's like, well, this is easier, but it's not like it's less complicated in like while fighting someone.
Right.
All right. I'm trying to decide if we should do like more general mechanics first or character. Or do you have any questions?
Yeah, what's the recovery shit? Because I know there's no ledge, and I see a lot of like wall jumping and air dodging going on, but...
Yes. So this is just going to be different. In Rivals 1, in Rivals 1 and Rivals 2, everyone can wall jump. And so to wall jump, you push into the stage and hit your jump button. It's not like Melee where you like tap away.
Okay.
It's much more like wall jumping in like modern platformers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. In Rivals 2, everyone still has wall jump, and as far as like from what I'm playing, it's become more and more important in every session.
Okay.
Yes, this is Rivals 1. I'm playing with Reesch, who has not played Rivals 1, but is entering Rivals 2 at Genesis. But obviously doesn't have access to Rivals 2, so this is how we're gonna be teaching some stuff. And so in Rivals 2, instead of it being, because like in Rivals 1, I can be off stage, up B into the stage, and then still get a wall jump and do my special again.
Yeah.
And in Rivals 2, any specials that go like horizontal or downwards, so like my down B does this dive, I can do that down B into the wall and wall jump, but I can't do like up B into the wall and wall jump in Rivals 2. Okay. And so for Rano, that's going to be a lot of your tongue. So your side B.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's a Rivals 2 bracket at Genesis. Rivals 1 is obviously it's kind of the last hurrah for the game, which is cool. Or not the last hurrah, but the last like hurrah at Genesis, presumably. Yeah. But the Rivals 2 at Genesis is a free open bracket. I don't even know if there's like a prize pool. I think it's just maybe there's like a trophy or something, but it's not like it's a free open bracket that is capped, basically. So yeah, in Rivals 2, obviously there's ledges too. The way the ledges work in Rivals 2 is you have enough intangibility to you can ledge dash, but you can't do an intangible option afterwards.
Okay.
So it's enough intangibility to like get to the stage invincibly, but not to also like up tilt or do something.
Got it.
Which feels like a good middle ground for me.
Yeah, I agree. Because then it's like, it's not like, oh, you're vulnerable on ledge, you're definitely going to get hit. It's like, okay, you can at least get onto the stage, and now you're fighting here.
Yeah, you're fighting here, but then you have to do the mix up of like, am I just gonna like waveland on jab? Am I gonna shield immediately? What am I gonna?
Yeah. I'm
sure there's gonna be some like wild like ledge dash up parry, like different things. So yeah, for Rano, your recovery, you'd asked about that, and then something that also is in Rivals 2 is your tongue, your side B. So that, yeah, and so that also works on platforms. That also works on your bubble. As a slingshot, and there's actually some ways that you can set it up where you go like wildly, like you'll do that into a like slide off the platform and carry your momentum. And so, but you can also just do that into the wall, and that's also in Rivals 2. So you can like slingshot into the wall and then wall jump from there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did that a moment ago.
Yep, just like that. Okay. The other thing you can do is your down B. If you hold that, actually, when you're doing it, you can move the bubble around.
Oh, Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense.
And and so from there, what a lot of Ranos will do when they're off stage but like high up is they'll hold that, they'll place the bubble below them, and then because you can like down air the bubble and it stalls you, you can use that to recover a little bit longer. Or in like setup, figure out like, am I gonna go high? Am I gonna slingshot off the bubble? Like, what am I gonna do with it?
Gotcha. Like an extra little platform that you can't quite stand on. But
Yeah, but you can use it to like still get a bunch of momentum. Do you see the Combo Devil showcase last night? I didn't. I watched the trailer, but I didn't see the showcase yet. If I have time today, I was thinking about watching it on stream, but I also don't know if I'm gonna how long after the lesson I'm gonna stream for. Yeah, so there's that. As far as just general movement stuff, the big one that's not in melee is RAR. Yep, exactly. I would say I thought you knew that,
yeah,
but I wasn't sure.
I played a good amount of PM at least. So
Okay, yeah, and Rano's RAR Bear is so good.
yeah, that's kind of
it's so good. It's not at high percents it'll still kill. It's not the kill move that your forward air is, but like it has so much range. Are you streaming on Twitch as well? Yep, I'm streaming on both. As far as like notifications, all notifications are from Twitch because I haven't figured I'm new to multi-streaming, and so I haven't set it up so that like new subs or I wouldn't want it to be new subs because it also could be people from like videos. I'd say like that's why I just haven't set all of the like chat integration up for YouTube yet. There's like other stuff that I don't know if we need to go into.
Okay. So it seemed I saw you could adjust some sensitivity. It seems like my C stick to the right isn't very consistent.
Yep. Okay. Then in between games we can have you do that. Yep. So you can just like increase your sensitivity or like decrease the dead zones or things like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And you can, I assume you'll be able to do that in Rivals 2. It's just Rivals 2 doesn't have all of the customization yet. You can just do a general stick sensitivity thing, but it's not like Rivals 1 where you can adjust sensitivity, but also like where it decides like how far you have to push for it to decide that you're dashing or things like that.
Okay. In Rivals 2, is Rano's coverage basically the same, other than like not being able to wall jump after the up B? Like,
yes, you do have two things though that we have not talked about yet.
Yeah.
Which is you have options out of your up special.
Okay.
So up special and then hit down special afterwards.
Oh shit.
Yep. And I've seen like 3 melee players use that so far.
Okay.
Because it's just no one tells them that it's in the game, and that is still in Rivals 2. And I just realized I haven't checked to see, and that's the other one I was going to mention.
Okay, that's insane.
Yep, and that's also, it seems insane, but it's not really, because there's a lot of times that you're stuck there, and then you're not actionable until you land again. So a lot of people will just see, okay, except I jumped right into it. A lot of people will just see that, and they'll either like run up parry, or I assume in Rivals, well, no, Rivals C you can still run up parry, but they'll just shield. But it's so easy to hit someone when they're falling out.
Okay, so just looks sick though.
It does. And it is useful if you know that it's gonna like hit at that right angle. But if you're not there, the person's just gonna like jump up and immediately start hitting you.
Yeah. So after I do it, okay, you're just inactionable. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, is it any good for edge guarding or not?
I don't see it used for... No, because he just has needles.
Yeah.
And that covers the same angle except like wider.
Makes sense.
And needle hit stun is... When I said that Krag's rock is like one of the best projectiles in the game, that's like actually... As far as like you could put needles on any character and they'd be great.
Yeah.
Whereas like there's some characters that are projectile characters, but their projectile wouldn't be good on someone else. Mm-hmm. But like, oh my god, needle into forward air, it's so good.
Like, so does this, let's see.
I don't know what you're trying right now.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how it hits.
Oh, sure.
So it doesn't really send him anywhere then, similar to Sheik Needles?
Yeah, it's very similar to Sheik Needles.
Okay. And then, what's the little poison counter above you?
Yeah, so hit me with your tongue again. I'm stuck in this way longer now as the poison counter goes down.
Okay. And
I can
that's
move
in
around, but I
Rivals as
can't
well.
mash out. And actually, there's no mashing in Rivals in either game.
Okay, yeah, I know about the like grab like RPS
Yeah,
thing
and
in Rivals too.
that was actually a huge question before we were shown the RPS was, wait, if this game has grabs, like, how are they going to keep the design philosophy of there is no mashing?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Rivals 1, any move that, like, has you stuck somehow, whether it's you're in the bubble or Edalus can put people in ice or things like that, it is purely on a timer.
Okay.
It is on a timer, and usually the person stuck has, like, with your bubble, I can drift around. Or if I'm in ice, I can choose, like, if I hold right, when the ice goes away, I will tech roll right.
Okay.
But I don't have any more control outside of that. And it's the same thing, where, like, Raster's Tornado looks like a move that in Smash, everything would be, like, mash to go higher. It's not.
Right.
It's just hold the button down longer to go higher.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see if I can change the C-stick sensitivity real quick.
Okay.
Can I set that up in this here?
Yes, so go to the wrench icon at the bottom of your character.
Okay, and then custom. All right, cool. And then over here,
Also,
sensitivity.
someone has redeemed giving treats to my dog, so one sec. Hobbs! Where are you? You were under my desk. Where'd you go? Thank you, Saber. Hobbs, touch. Usually, as soon as I open the bag, he comes running. Where is he? Hobbs, touch. Oh, you're just not where I thought you were. Hi, bud. Yes. There you go. You were clearly fast asleep when I was doing that, so I'm sorry. That would take a lot longer for you to get here than normal. All right, did you switch that around, or are you checking that out right now?
Yeah, it looks like it should be good now.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, I'm good to go. And
Yeah.
I'm down to if you want to just play some as Zetterburn.
Okay, yep. I can do that, and then obviously, like, ask about any questions, and we can immediately stop and explain what's going on.
Cool.
Um,
So, I guess like I assume avoiding Zetter. Does everyone call it Shine in this game?
yes, everyone still calls it Shine. In fact,
Okay.
I don't know what the real name is.
Hell yeah. I assume avoiding that to avoid getting comboed to hell and back is the main strat against Zetterburn, or is there?
Not as
Yeah.
much. I'm gonna use a lot more normals instead of that. Shine is good, but it's not like Fox Shine.
Okay.
It's not. It's not like the end-all be-all move. It's more of a, like, I will use it sometimes in a combo. Oh, this is also literally the Shine Zetterburn skin.
Oh hell yeah.
This was from the tournament Shine, and so it's not even pretending to be.
Look like it.
All the other ones are fire, but this one is that, and then
But
if
also blue.
if I had a taunt button bound right now, he would just do Fox's taunt.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
This is my favorite Zetter skin by far.
That's dope.
So more is avoiding the projectile, so I can do that because that sets you on fire.
Yeah.
But you can parry that, and so yep, and that is still in Rivals 2.
Okay, and it sends it back. Sick.
Yeah, sends it back. I'm now on fire. If you were also Zetter, you could use it, but you're not.
Right.
Is it okay if you send chat messages? Oh yeah, just because I have chat up for both. I'm doing a lesson, but like I'll still be talking to chat a bit. By lesson, I mean more of like getting you into like what the game feels like.
Yeah.
Other big thing is hit falling. Have you heard all the talk about that?
I've mostly heard it explained from Leffen's lens, so I could use
Okay.
it from another one.
Okay, because Leffen doesn't like it, or at least he didn't
Right.
last time I watched his stream, which I know he streamed it a couple of times since then.
But yeah, I didn't watch your video on it, so
Nope.
I actually don't know.
No worries. That video wouldn't have been a huge help.
Okay.
That video is more of like why it's cool.
Cool.
or like why it's something that the rival scene really likes, which is why it was so funny that the same day is when Leffen was like, this is awful and I don't like it. That video isn't a like guide on how to use it.
Okay.
But all it is, can you go up to that platform? All it is that when I hit you, I can push down while I'm in the hit stop of that move.
Cool.
Could
yeah,
you?
I think that's basically how.
Yeah. And so the reason Leffen doesn't like it is that his perspective is you should always do it. It's like shuffling,
Yeah.
or it's like out canceling in melee, and
Right.
that's you want to use it a lot. Like people who are really good at hit falling everything will just have better like longer combos. But it's not the same because there's a lot of times you don't want to do it. There's moves that like will combo if you get the soft hit instead of the sweet spot, as long as you stay in the air. Or like there's a lot of times where you don't always want to land immediately.
Oh, yeah. It's like if you want to do like a double jump after or something.
Yeah. Or none of them are in Rivals 2 yet, but there's some that are just like straight up like double jump cancel characters. So there's a lot of different stuff. Ghost Cities. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to say that no one should take anything Leffen says seriously, because he's been a top player in multiple fighting games now, like 3 or 4 different fighting games. I think he has a really good perspective. He doesn't have like the history of experience in this one. The other thing that he said that like is more accurate is like you should just always be mashing down then. So that you can just always get the hit spot to like buffer it. The problem with that is that's also assuming that every single move you hit, you want to hit fall.
Right.
And so like once you play Rivals longer, you don't need to do that. Like people, you get a lot better at knowing like when you're gonna get the hit, and you don't need to buffer it.
Right.
So it's more of a like, oh, this is too much APM. Well, it is what you're new. But also, it's not like L canceling where like you need hit falling to be good at the game. You need it to be like a top player, but I literally know people that have beaten top 50 players before they started hit falling.
Damn.
That person is an anomaly though, because he's done this in other games too.
There's always that one guy.
That's Saber, who was the person who gave my dog a treat just then. Who's top 50 or was top 50 in PM as well. But he's the kind of person that will like, he'll know about everything, but he won't do them all the time.
Mm-hmm. Like, why complicate? Why use more word when fewer word work?
Well, that's the problem, is that Saber will also be like, yeah, but I found this like really frame tight pseudo infinite, and I'm gonna do that too. But just won't do the basics of like, I'm not hit falling now, or I think took a while to like start shield dropping.
Fewer word, but very long words.
The running joke is that that from Saber himself is that Saber's like the world's smartest 5-year-old.
Yep.
Who will only know how to do a couple things, but will know how to do those couple things really well. Hello, do you know you have your stream as just chatting instead of Rivals? I do, because we're talking about Rivals 2, but playing Rivals 1, and also talking about Melee, and I just didn't know what to categorize it as.
There's no winning.
Yeah. Because, like, we're playing Rivals 1, but we are getting Reesch ready to play Rivals 2. All right. Time's low, but whatever. We can fight, and then we can just keep playing from here.
Cool. I'm going to try to grab with Z so many times.
I've played this game for years, and if I'm at a tournament that has, like, both Melee and Rivals, it takes me, like, 30 minutes to stop trying to grab. Or I will do the opposite. I'll start in Rivals and then, like, forget to grab all the time.
Also defaulting to shielding on a platform, it's like, it's time to do my easy defensive option.
Well, to be fair, that one will work.
Right, yeah.
It's just not in this one. Rivals, a lot of the defense is just good movement. So it's instead of it being, like, just dash dancing and wave dashing, it's the, like, I'm gonna weave in and out of your space, but also in the air, and with, like, wavelands and a lot of stuff to try to get you to whiff a move.
Okay.
Which glad that this is a hot take because not every Rivals player agrees with me. I'm glad that that's changing a bit.
Yeah.
There's definitely times playing Rivals 1 where it just turns into two people like kind of throwing moves out near each other, hoping one will run in. And like Melee also turns into that sometimes. But at least then I can be like, well, I'm going to run up shield and stop you from just like spamming your good move over and over again.
Yeah, there's like a very easy answer instead of, all right, I have to like time it very precisely with my move. Because like you can do that in Melee. You can like come in and like hit someone after their move, but if you're like, okay, I know what they're going to do, let's make it easy. You can just use shield.
I looked over at chat for 1 second and then I was dead.
Certainly happens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not far enough.
But you can do it again.
Hell yeah. Turns out if you always swing, you can get parried.
Yes. The funny thing is that parrying becomes really bad at a high level.
That makes sense. Is it kind of like burst safe combos in like Guilty Gear?
Actually, yeah. Yes.
They don't combo in a way that you can hit it.
Well, parrying becomes bad because people will just try to bait the parry. And I've seen so many like crazy combos start because the person like only went for they whiffed a parry and then their just life flashed before their eyes.
Oh fuck me. I don't know where to hold my stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like anytime you're getting comboed in a new game, it's like, well, I need to get hit by it a lot first.
Well, especially because it's not like Fox, where like my neutral air actually just kind of holds you in. That's why it's like Wolf Snare. My up air is just a good strong move. My back air sets you on fire and combos pretty well. And
okay, I was wondering. I didn't catch that I was getting caught on fire from that. I was like, hold on, you didn't hit me.
Yeah, my back air. So there's times where you'll like try to do back air into like up smash or something.
I see.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's just more ways to set people on fire than just shine.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not
You're not
spamming the same move.
No, because like that puts a spot of fire. I'm just gonna let you get back. Oh, never mind.
I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happens when someone's caught on fire? It's like they get sent further, right? Isn't that one?
It does a little bit of damage over time, but that's like pretty negligible. Because half the time when you're on fire, you're just actively being comboed anyways.
Yeah, so it's like, oh no, I took 2% more.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I took 6% from fire, but I took 50 from the combo. Yeah, so it does more knockback. So there's a lot of times where a move won't kill if you're fine, and will kill if you're on fire.
Makes sense.
So a lot of the Zetter combo routes are like trying to get the person on fire either during the combo or like right as the combo ends.
Okay.
It's just generally good to have the person on fire anyways.
Right.
Yep. So while I'm stuck in that bubble, especially if you get good at hit falling, what a lot of Ranos will do is they'll get the person caught in the bubble, especially if I have a lot of poison on me, because I'm stuck in it longer, and they'll just like hit fall the bubble like 12 times.
Okay.
And I take damage from all of that.
What causes you to break out of it when I hit you?
It's just timing.
Okay, it is just time, so I didn't hit you out with my fair.
It's just because I didn't have any stacks of poison. It just didn't, like, it's a very small timing. But if I have, just hit me with a full stack of needles. And now, so you can just hit me a bunch. And so if you're hit falling like up airs or nairs, you can add like 50 damage suddenly.
Yeah.
And you get good at the timing of when the person pops out, so you can like hit them, either combo them or like hit them with the kill move right as they pop out.
Okay. Can you hit fall as you're going up with a move?
Yes, that's why it's cool.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also why Leffen was like, you should just always be doing it. It's
okay.
Yep, it's because and this is like what the video that I posted was about. It's because Dan just programmed it wrong.
Yeah.
He tried to program in just regular smash fast falling, where when you're at the apex of your jump, you can push down. And so he programmed in when your vertical velocity is 0, you can fast fall. and didn't realize that that meant that when you are in hit pause from hitting someone, that you are also at 0.
So if you're actually, let me just test this out on you real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put you in a bubble, and then I'll hit you on my way up on a full hop. Oh my god.
Yep.
That's insane. So, like, it doesn't really matter where you're floating. I can do this, and then on reaction to hitting you, or just, like, hitting it, just get the hitfall on it.
Yes. And so, like, getting me with a full stack in a bubble, especially your, like, up air.
Does that do the most, or?
Well, it has 2 hits. So, but up air 1 also just kind of locks the person. Okay. Like, if I'm here and you do, like, up air 1 hitfall.
Oh, I have seen that, yeah.
It's really hard to do. But it does just kind of lock the person there. But you have to hitfall just the first one.
Okay. So it has to be like right after the first hit hits?
Yeah.
Okay. That might actually.
Because you have to hitfall fast enough that that the second one also doesn't hit me. Each stack approximately adds about 40 frames of extra time to the bubble timer. Thank you. I didn't know the specifics on that. I've just gone more stacks is longer.
Yeah, it's like it's better. More is better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That'll make sense.
Yeah, and so that's you like when it's also the thing when Leffen is like, you always want to do this. Rano is like the hitfall character.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like his view on it is probably skewed.
A little bit. Like, there's other characters that a lot of their good combos rely on them not hitfalling everything. Like, you want to hitfall some things, but then you don't want to hitfall this so that you can get a better combo or take them into the air with you or do whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like rising aerials and shit like that.
But because you're basically playing Sheik, like, hitfalling is so good.
Got it.
Are you only doing teaching on characters that will be in the Rivals 2 launch? Right now, I'll probably play some others just because they're fun, but Reesch is going to be entering Rivals 2 at Genesis in the free open bracket. So Reesch wants to, at least will be playing Rano, because that character's for sure going to be in, and also is interesting. If Ori was going to be in Rivals 2, I would suggest checking them out. But not only are they not going to be in Rivals 2 then, they're never coming to Rivals 2. So, because they're a guest character.
Maybe.
But Ori feels really similar to Falcon.
Oh, interesting.
It's like if Falcon was... So you had mentioned, like, burst safe stuff, so you know Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
It's like if Falcon was combined with, like, a pixie character, like Chip.
Okay.
So really...
That sounds fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So it really fast. Also will do wild, like, basically just has Falcon's up air, except now you can hitfall it.
That's...
Yeah, you know, exactly. You have immediately realized why that's wild.
Yeah, it's already so easy in Melee to combo with up air.
Yeah. So has that... It just doesn't have, like, a knee or, like... You have to combo into certain moves a little bit more. There's not just, like, the really safe down air knee.
Okay.
I'll play that. That's actually my main. I'll play some Ori later, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
But yeah, the big things for... Like I said, every Melee player just keeps forgetting to use the side, like, the specials, and then every Rivals player keeps forgetting to, like, Ledge Hog or use grabs. I definitely was playing earlier, like, my first day, and I was like, wow, people are living a long time. The game feels good, but, like... Oh, I'm not sure about that. And then I was like, oh, wait, we've just been letting each other get back to stage for free for, like, I just let them grab ledge, like, 6 times in a row. No wonder they're living to 200%.
Oh, fuck, I'm so...
Yep. And that's just because I have more practice.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, you know for a fact.
I know what people like to go for, that kind of thing. We still don't know exactly yet how good parrying will be in Rivals 1, or Rivals 2. Because everyone just it's just way easier to shield.
Right. But it does, like, it has the same function where you get, like, stunned for a bit if you get...
Yeah, and then it sends projectiles back. So it will for sure be good against projectiles. Oh, yeah, also, Zetter's forward air is so good. It's not like Fox. It is, like, actually the kill move. in a lot of spots to send you horizontal.
Okay. It seemed like Rano's is pretty good.
Rano's.
Too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's just funny because I've seen a bunch of people that are like, this move's wild. I'm like, I think it's exactly the same. It's just also that good in Rivals 1. And there, I always mash, even though I know I don't need to. It is just habit over years of playing these games. Yeah.
Oh shit! I only have one.
Well, see, you get your wall jump. You can do a special into a wall jump into another special. And in Rivals, and so as long as you do that, like if you land again, you get your wall jump back. Or if you do a special again, you get your wall jump back. But because you never can really do more specials, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So it's more of like you get one wall jump per airtime per like surface, because you can wall jump off of like Craig's Pillar and things like that too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The angle on the strong sour spot is much more brutal in Rivals 2. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So it actually is better in Rivals 2.
No. That's good for me though.
Yep. Well, because so Rano's forward air has 2 different hitboxes. Actually, let's go over that.
Okay.
So one of them is a sour spot that sends me out, which is still really good. And that's the one that has been apparently... So, like, often you'll see Rano, like, go hit that way out there and then get the kill.
Yeah. So is it like the first part of the kick does the sour spot and this lower part is the strong?
Well, so the lower one spikes me down.
Okay.
You're still hitting me. There.
Okay. So if, like, right above you, it...
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's like why it's like the Swiss Army knife of like, do I want to just dumpster them here or do I want to like hit them while they're coming up? Yeah, I don't know why I parried. I'm literally just trying to show you how a move works. That was just a habit.
It's just muscle memory.
Yep.
Defensive systems took over.
Yep. Other thing, I just forgot. Hold down
Okay.
and then jump.
Oh.
You have a super jump.
Is that a Rano thing?
Yeah, it's just Rano. It's because he's a frog.
Makes sense.
It's not... It's, like, not the most useful thing, but you do see people get kills from it or, like, surprise someone who's trying to recover high that forget that it exists or...
Yeah.
Like, it's just a small mix-up, but it's not like you're using it in combos or neutral, really. But it is fun, because, like, look how high up you got that back air.
Yeah, that's, like, basically off-screen.
Yeah.
Went the wrong way.
I played a long time without realizing that Rano had that. I was just like, why do they get to do that every once in a while? And I thought it was like a much more complicated mechanic than just hold down and jump. All
right.
Back to fighting until I think of a new thing. I really need to do that more in Rivals 2. I'm realizing how many times I just would like shield and like let the person like hit the shield and then drop down.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's all right. The thing I was going for definitely would not have worked in Rivals 2 either, so it would have been a little cheesy. There's a little bit more offstage play in Rivals 1, just because you can like up special into a wall jump and do it again.
Right. You can go like way out there. Shit.
I am not at all going to bother to teach you about Drift DI, because you will never need to know that.
All right.
There's just like an extra layer of mechanics on top of DI, and it's not in Rivals 2, and I'm glad. I'm very glad it's not in Rivals 2.
Just don't feel like it's very like worthwhile to have.
It's really important in Rivals 1,
Right.
which is why a lot of Rivals players are like scared that it's not in the game.
Yeah.
But it's super, it just like doesn't make sense to explain to somebody. Like I straight up have to be like, go to the in-game tutorial, just learn it. Like I can't verbally express it super well.
Fair enough.
And it's because of the way it works, you basically get like an extra chance to drift in or out after already DIing. And so like people will not know that, and they'll hold the move down and not realize that like, oh, I'm gonna die at 40 now because I'm actually drifting further away. Or suddenly they can't figure out why they can't kill someone at like 180.
Gotcha. Okay. So while I'm playing this, it'll be like, yeah, shit just will be kind of weird because of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine by me. Fine by me.
Yeah, it's not in Rivals 2. And the worry is that a lot of moves combo really well in Rivals 1.
Right.
And so people are like, yeah, how are you going to get out of this move without drift DI? It's like, well, because the move is going to be designed to not send them as far now, or to send them further now, because you don't have to use this extra thing to get out of it.
You can charge strong attacks in Rivals 2, right?
Yeah, you can just hold the C stick.
Oh, you'd hold the C stick. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah, that's not in Melee. Yeah, you just hold the C stick.
Okay, cool.
Which is why I do a lot of like run and then.
And then that, yeah. Okay.
You can also Dacus if you ever did that in PM. It's actually really good with Rano.
I might not.
Yeah, you're just not hitting the timing. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, because I have. Okay, it's like basically right next, like right after.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good with Rano.
I think I took the. Can you have strong attacks be like a control stick and A input as well as the C stick? Because I think I might have taken that off.
Yeah, you can flip that around if you want it or don't want it.
Okay, yeah, because this is me trying to like do a strong attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
So I'm doing like claw A to up on this.
Okay, yeah. That's annoying. I just don't Dacus ever, so
Yeah.
I also have that turned off.
It makes you go pretty far, so I can see like catching a.
Rano and Edelus have the best Dacuses because.
Yeah, this is insanely far. That's it.
Well, it's really far and it's a really good up smash.
Yeah, like how good are the side hits?
Side hit isn't crazy, but if you're like right on top of me, it does a lot.
Okay, cool. So like right on top or right under you.
Also, your smash attacks add stacks of poison as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yep, it's super hit.
Okay, hell yeah.
I think in Rivals 2 it was just 1. I don't remember.
Does a up special add?
Poison? Well, I'm still poisoned, so we have to like let it go away. Yeah. Yeah, that's why like the Rivals. I'll stand up here. Yep, that's one. The Rivals character design, like a lot of moves they'll all use the element more than just your specials, so that you can keep doing stuff like that. Or your needles will add stacks if.
Okay.
So hit me with a needle and you'll do one more. Yep.
So if you and do those stay until you get side beat?
No, they slowly go away.
Okay, good. That would suck.
Yeah.
There was something, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, fucking Maple's Acorn in Rivals 2. Does it eventually go away? Because it didn't seem like it.
No, it doesn't.
That I think it should personally.
The plants do.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe. I swear. Okay, maybe that's from me playing Rivals 2. This poison is not going away yet. All right, but it doesn't do damage over time the way that like fire does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just for the bubble time.
Oh, right. It's when I hit you that it goes away.
Okay.
Right. I was like, I'm in my head. I was like, I've played so many times where I don't keep the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, and a fun thing that someone in chat mentioned: if I whiff a move while I have poison on, I take 1% damage.
Okay, so it's like.
It's
that kind of sucks. So it's like if I'm just really avoiding you while you're trying to hit me, it's like you're getting punished more.
I think that's way bigger in Rivals 1 though, because so much of the defense is just moving around.
Yeah.
Where you're like kind of trying to hit someone with moves and throw it out.
Oh yeah. So you are like yeah. It makes your defense a little weaker.
Yeah.
Because of it. Not much. But
Yeah.
Still. Cool.
1% per stack is what someone said.
Oh shit.
Okay,
that can be pretty good then.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to keep my enemies poisoned, huh?
Yes. And that's why I'm saying like Rivals 1 players are getting, like, I watched like Elkies destroy MK Leo at Watch the Throne yesterday.
Yeah,
and it's because Elkies was using all of the special stuff, because the game is really designed where like Rano's poison doesn't just affect 1 move, it affects his entire kit.
Yeah.
Or my fire, the fact that I can set you on fire with a projectile, or shine, or back air, or down special, like, and that powers up all of my smash attacks. And that's like the most basic version. Other characters have way more things.
Yeah, Zetterburn's like the most simple form of hit him with the element, and then everything.
Exactly, yeah. So, like, the elemental aspect of the character design means you really want to be using your full kit.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I like that. Now let's do this.
Oh, shoot. I missed my hit fall, and so suddenly I'm just sitting there being like, oh, I can't hit you right now.
How hard is it to hit Zetterburn during his up B?
Not hard. There's a little bit, but you can just go out and trade like that.
Sick.
If I actually up B into you, though, where I am now moving, then it does a decent amount of knockback.
Okay.
It's kind of like Falco's, except it depends on the direction I'm going.
Okay.
It used to not, and it was really dumb. It used to, like...
Just send up?
Well, it would send, like, the opposite way, depending on... So if I hit you while I was moving, it would be fine. But if I do this and then, like, shoot up... So, okay, here. I'll show you an example. It would be like if I did this. Now you go the same direction.
Oh, okay. But
Before, if I hit you with, like, the very beginning, it would be like, oh, he's bouncing... I'm, like, jumping off of you to go the other direction. I'm trying to hit... Okay.
Trying to...
So, like, you would have gone down in that one because I was above you while I was doing it. And so there was times where I would, like, jump off stage and just immediately...
Go back.
I would just do this and then hit them with it and spike them down and be like, that felt really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun doing it because I would hit, like, Nair into up special immediately. But...
Yeah. Like, as a on stage, I think it's fine either way, but off stage, I agree. I think going with you it seems more reasonable. Or if you're, like, up a stock, you can just take them with you, so...
Yeah, it was definitely this... I've done that. I've done the suicide one, but the, like... It was one of those things that when it was nerfed, I was like, I liked doing that, but I totally get why.
I'm on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know that this was dumb. Oh, other thing Zetter can do. I can choose with my down special if I do the fire version or not.
Okay.
And the reason that's...
Oh, yeah.
And so I can act faster if I do the non-fire version.
Okay, and they won't go as far away, so that would be better for...
Well, so, no, it just doesn't have a hitbox. So I can do this version, or I can...
Wait, is his neutral special to shine?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, I always forget to mention that. Yep. So, but this is fun, because you can do fun edge cancel stuff with it.
Yeah.
But also, it's like one of those things where it doesn't have a hitbox, but I can... land and act a lot faster. So, if you hear someone call this the pity flip, they're wrong. The pity flip is a very specific thing. It's not just down special without using the fire.
Okay.
Pity is a Zetter player from Florida who is like by far one of my favorite people to like watch combo videos from. And he popularized a thing called the pity flip, which is him doing that into... Basically, he would edge cancel this into doing, like, more movement. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, people just started saying any edge cancel one was that. It's like, nope, you're wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, the easier to understand ones.
Yeah, I even heard people trying to tell Leffen that just this... in the air by itself was the pity flip. It's like, no, that's just a move in the game.
Yeah, that's a mechanic. Like,
that's just action. All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'll play each of the characters that's going to be in Rivals 2 as well.
Cool.
I'm definitely much better at some than others, so.
Well, as long as you can spam the good shit.
Yes.
Is there air dodging?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I keep, like, I always do shit with L in Melee, and right now I have my control sets that R is, like...
Oh, sure.
I don't think it's open.
I think if you had stalled with a bubble first, you could have done it.
Like, when I was way out there, do a bubble?
Yeah, do a bubble slingshot off of that instead of trying to go down low to the wall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Thanks for the follow, Grace Vines. Oh yeah, Trace mentioned this. There's actually a little UI indicator that you have an air dodge. That little, it looks like a D. Maybe it stands for dodge. I don't know what it actually is. I never pay attention to it though.
Yeah.
Some people love that it's there because they can tell if they like hit their opponent out of it, and I just try to visually check.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shoot! I missed my input.
Oh shit.
That's more of how people will use Shine, is to like get out of combos, not to like
extend them.
Well, that's not totally true. Like Shine up strong is really good.
Oh, I jumped first. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so because it stalls you in the air, so it's pretty easy to like move it to where you want it as soon as you like get out of hit stun.
Yep. So just move it below you, so that you can like down air on it. Who else?
Raster, Crag, Zetterburn.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Maple. Probably will be the biggest problem.
I don't think so. I think anybody that's playing Maple will be a Rivals 1 player.
Okay.
Because Maple's just not as clear. So the gimmick for Maple is, like I said, that.
Acorn, yeah.
And so now I can tether to you.
So it's pretty. She's pretty close to the way she's in Rivals 2, right? Because I saw a lot of her being played.
Yes, she's pretty close. It doesn't help that everyone invited to like the Watch the Throne thing, all the people that were like, we brought out some of our local best Rivals players. We're both Maple players.
Maple. Yeah, I saw that because Ralph and Elkies I saw play a lot of Maple.
So I can do that to also cover the space.
Yeah.
My side B, down B, which I don't have if there's down B on the ground puts the plant out. So if you run into that now.
Yeah, it just swings at you, right?
Yep. It used to wrap you. Or it used to like trap the person too.
Yeah, I saw if you smash attack me, yeah, it does that.
But
so it used to do that.
The other thing also used to do that. If you were marked. And so I can't do them because I'm not good, but there's people who will do a lot of like that and then call out, like they just have really good reads on people's panic options. And so they'll like know as soon as the person pops out of the hit stun of the first wrap, they'll hit them with another one. And then be like, well, you keep going high, so I'm going to immediately do like wrap, like seed into that, into whatever. Like that, some of the stuff Elkies was doing.
Yeah, that's what
She's
I thought.
super good at it. But it's funny because I saw people that are like, that seems broken, that's wild. Like, you could have shown any Rivals player that footage without player cam and known that was Elk. Like, known that was Elkies. She is known for doing the rap combos. Like, that is her shit.
That's great.
So people that are like, it's broken, like, there's top Maples that don't do any of that. Yeah. Elkies just loves the...
Because Ralph's pretty fucking good, right?
Ralph won that and doesn't do all of that, yeah. Or like their Soul Rifle is top 3 player right now and plays Maple and does some rap stuff, but not like the crazy rap re-rap things.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got that. She has more plants in Rivals 2, but you can. So the counterplay to that is run up parry.
Oh, okay. So you can't hit it in this one.
Okay. You just learn the timing, but yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. So you just run up parry, and that is like really good actually.
Okay.
Because there's some people who like will stop putting the plant down, and or they'll suddenly have to start like babysitting it way more. But yeah, a lot of Maple stuff is just based on the tether, which has a new input.
Yeah, it's like A and B.
It's A and B, and in this one, it's a like smash versus tilt press of up B.
Interesting. Okay.
Which I like the new change, but it did take me some time to get used to it.
Yeah, just seems like a little simpler because like you're probably not doing a whole lot. It makes sense to just having a button input.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because like the difference between smash and like there's people who didn't know that you could do the non, because if you're not marked, this just always does the same thing. And there's people who like didn't know that you could still do the normal version because they just always would smash into it.
Got it.
Yeah, Raster's the fastest character, or not Raster. Maple's the fastest character that's going to be in Rivals 2.
Yeah, I was watching her and it's like, man, even just running around, she's fucking insanely quick.
Yes. Is like just the fastest character for sure. Forwarder is really good.
Oh yeah, so it's like she gets to move forward
bam, and do a spike. Oh, you were so close.
Yep. I got the bubble out. That's good. That's just gonna be fucking impossible to hit.
Ah, shoot.
No.
Something in Rivals 1 that is really important that we haven't seen in Rivals 2 yet, because no one's really... I just tried to run up and grab you. Okay.
I just tried to grab you.
Is in Rivals 1, we see a lot of, like, what your option is after parry, because too many people just, like, will panic and do a...
Ooh.
They'll panic and they'll do
Like a smash.
Like just a smash attack immediately, and so like with Maple, you like immediately want to hit them with another seed, or you want to do whatever.
Get your shit set up.
It's like almost your time to like get stuff set up, or like what is my best combo option right now.
God damn it! I'm trying to, especially off of tech chases, I'm so used to grabbing.
Oh yeah, yep. Well, and that's why even people like me who's been playing both, like a lot of plat fighters for a long time, when I was playing Rivals 2, it took me forever to be like, oh wait, I need to like run up and do this thing instead, just because my brain was like, well, this is the combo route I've been doing for 8 years.
Right.
Oh shoot, I never wall cling on purpose.
Because she's the only one that can, right?
Yeah, and I never, any game that has wall clings, it's always an accident. Yep, also I have the weird down air that hits on either the stage or the plat.
It's like when you land, or
I'll show you that. I thought you'd seen that before.
Okay.
So my down air puts a root down.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, and that is in both games.
That's crazy.
That down air's changed like 5 times.
I can see it being problematic.
Well, no, this is they finally settled on this one. It just has had other moves that all like ended up being either over centralizing or no one used them at all, and so like this is now the final one where it's like it's a decent move, but like it's not gonna kill. It barely is even there for combos. There you go. I'm like not going off stage to hit you because I want to make sure you learn how to do that.
I need all the help I can get.
Yeah.
Oh fuck me. Yeah, I saw that in Rivals 2.
Yep, that's still there. Except I don't know how people do that and not die. Because in Rivals 1, I definitely need to be able to like do up special into wall jump. I don't know what happened, but Maple like started clicking for me a couple days ago. This used to be a character I just couldn't play well. And then during Rivals 2, I suddenly was like, wait, I can do it now. I can do the combos. In fact, I think I'm much better at Rivals 2 Maple than I am at... Because I like want to do certain like grab routes or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or hit you with, because if I grab and do like the special... Yeah, if I like grab and do the special pummel, I put another plant on you that has a special effect, or...
Oh yeah, the little poppy thing.
Yep, which has the opposite. If I hit you with another seed while you have poppy on, it pulls you to me. Or it like,
okay.
Not pulls you, but like the explosion goes towards me.
Gotcha.
And it took forever to figure that out. I was just like, I can't tell what this is doing, like when it explodes. And then I actually saw Elky's comboing with it, and I was like, oh, that's what that move is supposed to do.
Yeah, once you see someone good with it, it's like, it all makes sense now.
It wasn't even like a crazy thing. It was just like the like level 1, oh, I can do this with this move though. Yeah, your tongue is so good for calling out people that are gonna like try to sit right outside your range.
Right.
Like if someone's like spamming moves, doing like this, and then you're like, I'm just not gonna deal with it.
Let me just throw a tongue out.
It also, because it's a command grab, it beats shields in Rivals 2. So I think a lot of people are gonna get caught out of bad shield habits, or shield habits that are fine against any other character.
Oh fuck! I tried to grab ledge.
Yep. Oh, that's what you... I thought you just drifted too far.
I can fade back. And I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, you can. Fade back is still really good. There's some characters that literally want to do, like, jump up, fade back, like edge cancel stuff.
Yeah, that's literally all Falcon does in Melee.
Yep.
Like, just go high, edge cancel, or go to ledge. That's pretty much all he's got.
Oh, shoot. How do I think I have to hit fall that faster to combo off of it.
Oh shit, I jumped too.
Yeah, it didn't purple, so I wasn't sure, but if you burned your jump, that makes sense.
Try to time that hit fall.
Oh. Yeah, that's another thing in Rivals, is when you see in this game, it's the purple galaxy effect. In Rivals 2, it's that, like, paint splash thing. Like, you are for sure dead.
Okay.
That it's not like
an ultimate thing.
Where, like, where people, ult's like, I don't know, maybe. No, it like, is...
die.
There's certain ways to make it not work, but... those are like clearly weird edge cases versus like 99% of the time. If you see that effect, the person like the game calculates like DI and does like everything else of like, is there any possible way for them to live?
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I just DI'd poorly.
Okay.
A lot of times when I die and it doesn't do that, I assume that it's because I wasn't doing drift DI well. Especially if I haven't been playing as much Rivals lately. Drift DI is like just something I forget.
Super counterintuitive compared to if you
just regular DI that I've been doing in every game, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing as like playing a traditional fighting game and being like, all right, now I need to play an NRS game. Oh, I just totally missed.
Oh, fuck, you can go under.
This is the only stage you can go under.
Yeah, the last one I was like, wait a minute, where's the wall? And I was like, oh, there's just a wall.
Yeah, this is the only stage that doesn't have a wall that goes all the way down, which actually makes it important for counterpicks.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like the only one where you can like, maybe not the only one, but it's like far easier to deal with the like wall jumping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I watched a lot of Crag. I think I mostly get what he's all about.
I think Craig may have changed the most, but also, like, he feels fundamentally the same. It's just, I think he gets a lot off of grabs.
Yeah.
And because they made it so his rock pull in Rivals 2, in this game, if I rock pull here, it just doesn't do it. We call it the rock shine. It doesn't really do anything. It's not like...
Yeah.
I've seen like maybe 3 combos ever, and they're all from MSB who've like used Rock Shine in a combo where it's like, oh, that only works because you did that. In fact, I'll see people use it to like do weird momentum stuff more. But in Rivals 2, if I would do that while I have a rock out, it's a command grab now. It would pick you up.
Keeps the shit out of me.
Yeah. So like he feels like almost like a semi-grappler. Not like a full thing like a Donkey Kong or like a Zangief or whatever, but like gets enough where he can really rack up a lot of damage. He's just usually not killing with the grab.
Yeah, it makes sense. Given he's a big guy, that's just like a common thing to add to him. It's like they're able to throw guys around because they're so big. And he's so much fucking bigger in Rivals 2.
Oh, he's huge in Rivals 2. Oh, this move. My down, and this also is in Rivals 2. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to do
I saw someone using that.
Why? Okay, no, it's just my stick dead zones are weird because I'm playing on a box, and it won't let me do down special on ledge, or on a plat right now without falling through. Which is dumb. If I can trick it? No. There we go.
Wave dash into it?
Yeah, I just buffered it. It goes down to, like, the next platform.
Oh, that's so cool.
Including a, like, so this one has 3. And then I believe in Rivals 2 it only has 2. But, like, if I could, like, the problem is I have to, like, there. So the top one started up where I was, and then the next one just goes down.
Without?
Okay. It's the same way in Rivals 2.
Cool.
All right. Everything else is, I honestly feel like Craig is very similar to Sheik. Not in the same way that Rano is, where it's just like, oh, the moves are the same. But Craig very much, unless you're using some of the, like, the high, like, some of the more tech options, it's very much just like, point the stick in the person's direction.
Yeah.
And hit them. Oh, Craig can also just, like, cancel his dash attack on hit with certain things.
Like, do certain moves out of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like not quite a dash attack.
No. Yeah, if you're at lower percent, it would be more. You think it's still 3? I thought it was 2, but maybe I just wasn't holding the button. Because I know here, like, if I tap... Well, no, it always does the same. It's not like I have to hold it. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I think it covers the same amount of space, though. It's just the first pillar is a lot bigger. All right. Oh, yeah, and then Craig's thing to be aware of is the pillar, obviously.
Yeah. I know if
you only get a certain amount, like, per airtime, and that also depends on, like, if you've hit the person. So, like, if no one's hit me, I just get 1. If you hit me again, I think I get 2. But the other thing is you can break the pillar really easily.
Yeah.
And then I'm in special fall the entire time. And that includes, like, offstage.
Oh. Okay.
So if I'm offstage and you break the pillar, I'm just dead.
Jesus. Okay.
Unless I am close enough to the, like, where I can drift into the wall and wall jump.
Yeah. Same, is it that way in Rivals 2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the Rano recovery attack spike if you hit the downward variant, or does it bounce you up? I am blanking on that. So you're up special and then down special. Yeah. If you hit me with... I think it just sends out. I don't think it bounces up. It just goes out and away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you don't see people use it to attack an aerial opponent all that often. It's usually a recovery mix-up, not a I'm attacking you off stage with it.
Yeah, because you end up like being in so much lag, you can't really follow up on it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. Oh, this move has armor.
Okay.
You can just parry it. That's the same as in Rivals 2.
Okay.
If I turn around, though, during that turning animation, there's no hitbox.
Okay.
So some Crags will try to do the, like, run up, do that.
Ah, to carry him the other way.
Well, to carry the other way, but also so that the parry whiffs.
Oh, that's
because
cool.
It doesn't have a hitbox. It's cool. It's also really annoying.
Yeah.
I miss that one all the time.
At least it's not like... I feel like if it didn't have that, it'd be kind of a brain-dead thing to beat, though. So.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, well, they're spinning at me. Yeah. But if I hit it, I can jump out. So,
okay.
Watch.
Okay, like Sonic type.
So on hit, yeah. And so that is really good. You'll see a lot of people do the like that into up air. Yep. All right.
All right.
Oh, I guess the only other thing to know about Craig, whatever, if you see the rock on the ground, oh, sorry,
You're good.
you can also hit that rock.
Yeah.
And the direction the direction the shards go is just whatever direction that move would do normally.
Okay. Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Yeah. There's a few weird cases where you can like down smash on the rock with an attack that goes backwards to send them that way, but like Craig's down smash goes up, so that goes up.
Okay. Cool.
All right. That's the other cool thing. Most characters, not Rano, but a lot of characters have like whatever their element is, the other person can interact with it in some way. Which is yours is poison, so it doesn't really
Make any sense how that would work.
I mean, I can reflect it, but I don't get, like, a huge thing other than you whiffing the move and taking a little bit more. Like, I can reflect needles. I always forget to cancel that so that I can not die. Fun aesthetic thing. Every character, or every stage in Rivals has a final stock version when both players are on their final stock.
I saw that in Rivals too. I wasn't sure if it was in this.
It wasn't for a long time. For a while, only one stage had it, and then within the last year, they updated it so every stage has a final version.
Oh shit!
I'm using that move way too much for someone who has not practiced comboing out of it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. A lot of good Krags will do stuff where they will like have a rock set up in a way where if I forward smash here, like the frame trap of either the attack or the shards will hit you, and if the shards hit it, it will combo back into the move, and those people are smarter than I am, though. There's also the just up specialing when someone's below you, and that is just a jump check.
Yep.
Because you can usually act faster than the Krag can, but people panic when they suddenly are way up high.
Right.
Especially in Rivals 2, where you can literally just shield. In Rivals 1, it's like a rite of passage to have a Krag up do that and then just KO you off the top with up smash. And when you're like, I was at like 40.
Yeah, it's like, what is this?
Yeah. And then once you learn, like, oh, I just have to hit, like, any move. Yep. If I'd hit that, that's what it would have been.
I think I did see one person get hit by that.
Oh, no, I missed. All right, cool. I thought I was dead. Now you can hit back air into the down special off stage with Krag is a huge heavy hitting dump.
Oh, I meant to up strong. God damn it. I keep forgetting I only have it set to C-Sig.
Oh, I thought you fixed that.
No, I did not.
Okay, after this game. It's funny how much better I feel playing Krag in Rivals 2. There's some characters that I'm like, this feels the same. Krag, I try to do so much grab stuff.
Shit.
Like, he feels really natural in that game.
Yeah. I guess that's not too surprising. Like, once he gets a grab, it's like, oh, he should have had this in the first place.
Yeah. It's like, oh, his entire thing was being able to, like, pick up rocks. Like, I guess it makes sense. Oh, God.
I'm down like 71.
It was high, but, yeah. Oh, I have a rock somewhere. Where is it? I was trying to pick up a rock, and I didn't realize it was over there. There you go. Now you're doing good needle stuff. Even if it wasn't, like, into something, just being annoying with them is very important. I wasn't like mad, but it was very funny hearing people be like, "Oh, Rano's busted. He's broken." On like certain streams, like it was like Leffen and Joshman and a couple, and I was like, I haven't seen either of you use the special button all game. Like he'd be even more broken. You would think this character is crazy, but I haven't seen anybody use like a single needle.
Yeah, it's like you think he's broken just with the like moves everyone else has too.
Yeah, exactly. But Rivals 1 is also super well balanced. So even when someone says like, "Oh, this character is busted," like take that with a huge grain of salt.
Yeah, it's like they all have really strong things.
I think any character in Rivals can win a major.
I believe it.
Yeah, like there we go. Oh, that
Oh, okay.
you were really close. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was
I
the
had
drifty
an
eye. Yep. Like I forget who was saying it. Was it Durai? No, maybe it was MSB was saying that he thinks the worst character in Rivals is still like Melee Captain Falcon.
Pretty good.
As far as like balance, which I actually would agree with, but it just makes it even funnier. I think just having more perspective because I play so many games of when Rivals players complain about certain characters or about balance. I was like, well, no one is like Melee Fox level, but also no one is worse than Melee Falcon, so I think you're all just complaining.
Okay, so can I not set attack and strong to the same button?
I need to go into this to double check. So custom. I think you can.
Okay,
Oh wait, no. So go further. Where is it? That's the D-pad. I thought there was a tilt stick. I think you can. You always hear that Hodan sucks, but you love him. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People will say that Hodan or Edelus or other characters suck, and then I will watch a Hodan in like top 4 at a major. As people are like, like they really had to do a lot of work to get here. I'm like, yeah, but also the character's just fine. I thought you could.
Okay, either way, I'll put it on. I can also just use.
Yeah, you can. Oh, but then you don't have regular attack.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's totally fine because I can.
I thought you could. I know in Rivals 2 you can. That's why that's funny to me. Because in Rivals 2 you can do a... you can change like what... Like there's like 5 options for what the C-stick does.
Okay.
And you can choose like taps. Oh, there it is. It's before you go into custom. Where you see tap, jump, strong attack, and rumble.
Tap jumps. Oh, okay. I see.
That's what strong attack is.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Oh wait, I should switch characters again. God, I'm just really bad at Raster. You're not gonna learn anything. Raster's kind of like Meta Knight, but not really. I think Meta Knight's the closest character for Raster. Like if there's anybody that's like a puff Meta Knight style character, it's him. But it's really funny because everyone thinks he's really aggressive because he's fast.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I've fast characters is their best thing is getting away.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Falcon, it just has like his get out of jail free card is just jumping and dashing to the.
Oh wait, that's all the characters except for just playing the Ditto, because.
Yeah, Raster, Rano. Correct.
Because Fleet's not in the game. All right.
Yeah.
There's at least a couple characters that we are very certain are going to be in the test. So.
Or Kane.
Well, that, but also the Kickstarter has had stretch goals, and some of them have said like next character will be a fire character. We know that there's 2 more fire characters that will both be legal for Genesis.
Okay, cool.
And we are very certain that one of them is Clarin.
Okay, sick. Because I think Claren's the only other one I would play.
Yeah.
Other than Rano.
Yeah. Claren is Hyper Light Drifter.
Yeah.
But also it's Marth, but instead of Tippers doing extra stun. Okay, well I need to
Hit it.
there. Or instead of Tippers doing extra knockback, it's extra stun. And so there's certain combos that like only work if you were tippering things. But that also includes like forward air tipper and nair and like everything.
Yeah. So I feel like the aerials can get kind of crazy.
Yes, they do. A lot of people really struggle fighting against Claren for a while because she's the only character with disjoint like this in a game that doesn't have shields.
Yeah.
So I think Claren will still be very good, but I think won't be as like much of a like new player barrier as Claren in this one.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah, it's enormous. I struggle to edgeguard that all the time because you should when someone does, you should just parry it.
Oh.
And I miss the timing on the parry every time.
Okay.
And so I feel like I'm constantly letting Clarence get back for free.
Sick.
Yeah, so you can either do one, or if I hit it again, do the second part.
Gotcha.
Everything else is very straightforward. Down
Yeah.
special is a counter, except instead of it being like Marth where he attacks,
Oh my god.
it does stun, and then that's a force field. And so you can't no one can throw projectiles through that. Or
That's
it.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I guess she doesn't have a projectile though, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that makes sense because everyone's projectiles are pretty fucking strong. So
Yeah.
she doesn't have one.
That's her way to like deal with it.
Oh, it reflects.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was added this year. It didn't before.
Crazy.
It used to just well. So the reason that was added is
It doesn't do more per stack. It's 1% no matter what.
okay.
But
It was added because it was a like people were just still running right in. Gotta go. Good luck. Thank you. There's been a few balance changes. I'm really curious to see what they do in Rivals 2 with it.
yeah.
Because people started throwing, like Krags would throw their rock at the thing on purpose and then parry it coming back. Because even though it wouldn't put Claren into stun, but there's a little bit of invincibility on a parry.
Oh my god.
And so they would do that as a like I'm going to run in and have like a 10 frames of invincibility quick or like whatever it is. And it's like that is dumb. Like you shouldn't be able to use someone's counter and like
To get invincibility.
yeah. And especially super niche, like small, yeah, whatever. So there's been some weird things that have been changed about like how parrying stuff works. Oh, you're just gonna practice that? Yeah. Oh, the other things that Claren has is side B. Basically the attack is where I started, and that's really strong.
Oh yeah, that just gets you out of the way and throws some shit there.
But it also, if I hit you, if I sweet spot it, there we go.
Yeah, so it's like when you're right on top, like a rest.
So some Clarence will use it until you start punishing them for it as like a spot dodge. They'll do that and then go in for the combo.
Fuck. Yep.
Yep.
That seems pretty good.
But I can say that kind of stuff about every single character.
Right. It's like you should be doing your strong options until they're
Yeah.
consistently beating them.
Claren's a weird one where I feel like sometimes everything is just like clicking, and other times I cannot make this character work. It's just funny because like everyone that I've described so far is like mid tier.
Not even the best.
Yep. The best one is Raster, who just not a ton of people play because feels unnatural.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like watching him. I'm not like, okay, this is definitely the character I want to play.
It's really hard for me to switch in my brain it's really hard for me to switch in my brain the tilts on the ground and smash attacks in the air, and to like remember to, or not tilts on the ground, but like that I have 2 different aerials for every move, and
Yeah.
Yeah, the best characters in Rivals 1, it's basically all the air characters. It's not intentional, it's just how it works. So like Raster, some people think Absa's up there, and if they don't, they think she's still really good. She's not going to be in Rivals 2 yet. Absa's a double jump character.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of
That's
her
kind of like
Rivals 1.
double jump with Pikachu and Zelda and a lot of different stuff. It's really funny hearing people describe Rivals characters, because they'll be like, well, they're kind of like these characters, and they'll describe like 5 different characters.
I know. I actually kind of hate that shit. It's like, dude, like, figure
They're
out a
just
better
their own
way.
thing at that point, yeah. But like I do the same thing when I'm just like, well, what's the easiest thing I can explain quick? Shoot.
Oh, does that get popped?
What?
My down B?
Oh, it does. Yeah. I just couldn't remember. I thought it did.
Oh shit, I fell through.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like this stage. This stage used to be a lot even more disliked, but it's because the platforms used to move. No.
B.
Remember you
I
can
thought
remember you can air dodge too.
Oh, after the up B?
Yep, so you can air dodge up.
Can he do that in Rivals 2?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know Zetterburn can't, right?
What do you mean?
In 2, he can't air dodge after the up B, I think.
Oh, after the up B. No, if you're going to, because you can't air dodge after up B. You can air dodge after the wall jump,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
or before the up B. And that you can air dodge and then up B.
Oh, and
still.
then? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's some...
It's
shit.
not like Melee where air dodging puts you into special fall.
Yeah. That's pretty
And in fact, air dodging has been nerfed though in Rivals 2.
cool. Okay.
Because Rivals 1, there's a lot of times where I will cheese people by just air dodging through and immediately counterattacking, like while I'm still in the air.
Yeah.
And it's not a good habit, because top players will like destroy me for it, because they'll just call out the air dodge
Right.
and just wait, like jump up, wait, and then just hit me even harder, and I feel really dumb. But in Rivals 2, you can attack after air dodging or move after air dodging, but it's a lot longer. Like the time the air dodge takes longer. And so I will like try to air dodge through somebody and then watch as they like still just turn around and then grab me. And it's like, oh right, I shouldn't do it that way.
Is it pretty instant in this one?
Not instant, but like enough where if I call out an attack, I can air dodge through and counter hit you.
Yeah.
Who else do I want to play right now?
Well, Arcane will be in it, right?
Maybe, I guess I can. We don't know, but there's a likelihood.
Wait, don't know if he'll be available or don't know if he'll be in the game at all.
He'll be in the game eventually,
Yeah.
but we don't know if he'll be in like the Genesis build.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's Arcane. It's our whale dog.
I know he has like a puddle teleport type thing.
Yep. So all of my moves revolve around that. My neutral special is that. Puts a puddle down.
He's like the most Rivals character to me.
Oh, see, people get way crazier than this, especially some of the DLC ones.
Yeah, I've heard some complaints from good players about those characters.
Yeah,
but
I think they're fun though. It's just. But so I can do that. If I do down special instead, it does that. So it either puts it right below me, or if it's out, it does that, and that does a lot of hits done. Not like each bubble is barely any hits done, but it's
multi-hit.
yeah, exactly. And then if I have a puddle out and I do things like my side special, it goes further and does more knockback. But that's also all of my. So here's regular up smash, uncharged. Like that's the charged version. It hits like right at the platform.
Goes way up.
It goes there, yeah. And so that's all of my smash attacks are
Okay.
slightly bigger and also stronger.
Got it. Oh man, that forward smash is crazy with it.
Yep. Well, it's actually down smash is his best one because it's so fast. It's really fast.
Yeah, it's like frame 4 or some shit. It seems faster.
It's frame 5.
Okay.
It's really fast.
Yeah, a lot of melee down smashes are frame 5. So
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh my god, that's impossible.
It's not that, but a lot of people will complain about just like watching someone start fishing for, be like, I just need it to kill. Yeah.
Yeah, versus Rana's like slow whatever.
Yeah, that's all the character gimmicks for Arcane at least. I guess there's that, but that's all right. I'm really curious how the puddle is going to work in a 3D game, just animation-wise.
Yeah. No. Jesus.
Spacker's really good for some reason. I just tried to run up and grab you. This character's never had grabs. I've just been playing a lot of Rivals 2 lately, and in my head I was just like, ah, yeah.
Like, oh, this is a free...
Problem is, Arcane's really good at combos, and I'm just not. I can't move that quite as fast enough to hit some of those. I haven't practiced it. Like, he can really vortex people.
I got scared. Oh, I see. So, like, as I'm putting my down B out, I can, like, pick direction and float it a bit.
You can just hold it. Oh, shoot.
No.
It's really funny. You'll see a lot of people just, like, charge a smash attack longer, knowing that the person's going to parry for the uncharged timing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's the move I need to be using more.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Down air. Yep. Oh, I just did it too soon. No. God, I'm so glad there's shields, though, because there's certain moves that just, like, parrying them feels really weird because the timing is, like, slightly awkward.
Yeah.
Like, I get hit by Arcane's side B constantly because it just has that pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the fact that, like, parrying it is probably still going to be the better option.
If you can
But I'm going to be so happy that I can just hold shield and, like, grab them or do whatever.
Yeah, not having to, like, both read their move and their timing every time. You can just read their move sometimes. That would be nice.
Well, and then you still have drift.
Yeah.
All right, this character won't be in there, but he's fun. This is
Right.
Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah.
This is the one I think is like Falcon.
Yeah.
Or actually,
Nobody
like-
has the fucking movement speed.
like Falcon and ZSS from PM. So has, like, that's my up air, and it's so good. It also has the back hit.
Okay.
Forward air is basically Nair.
Yeah.
It's basically Falcon Nair. That is my Nair, and it's also crazy because if you hold in, you go straight up. Down air is totally different. That's a stall and fall kind of thing.
Interesting.
I hear him compared to Pichu. I have never heard that. The tilts are very different. I will say that. Like,
Yeah, actually usable.
they're like combo tilts.
Instead of
But
just
Ori is, instead of having like Falcon knee or that kind of thing, Ori has a puppet, that little ball that
Yeah.
follows it around.
yeah, like traces you.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds later. Or
Okay.
not 6 seconds.
I-
It's like 3 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know how fast it is. I said 6 seconds because in my head, melee ice climbers are 6 frames, and
Yeah.
as soon as I said 6, I was like, that's not right. But yeah, it just traces me, follows wherever I was. And if I tap, it does that. That does 1% damage.
No hit stun.
I can do it 3 times and then it'll stop. Well, it doesn't do hit stun. It used to do hit stun.
Yeah, but
And it was broken.
Yeah.
Because you would just run around and wait for the person to accidentally get tripped up and then do that once and be like, all right, here's my great combo.
Yeah.
Now it does hit stun, but only if you're... Let's go to the middle of the stage. I don't want to... It does hit stun if you are already in hit stun.
Okay, so it continues combos. Okay, that's much less toxic.
Some people would say that it's still toxic, but I main this character, so I don't think so. So there's that. I can also just throw a ball. I can charge or tap. Have you played Ori in the Blind Forest?
I have not.
Or Will
I've
of the
seen
Wisps?
some gameplay, but
Okay, so in that game, Ori is Bash.
Ori is what?
A move called Bash, where you grab onto an enemy or projectile, and you jump off of it and send it the other way. And Ori has that in this game too.
Neat.
So I can do this to any projectile in the game.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like Crag's
Game has
Rock.
so many projectiles.
Yep. Needles. I can do it to... Needles are really hard to time it on, but yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty fast. I'm not surprised. Okay.
But also, when I do that, I also get a... Like, I can do some wild stuff with, like, the burst of it.
Yeah.
Reminder that Wisely is on box. Yeah, that's why this looks like this. that is a smooth animation normally.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that I can have it just go straight up and down.
Up and down. Just instantly.
Yeah, on stick, it's very well animated. It looks really dumb on box. But also, because I can do that to 2 people.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
So a lot of Ori's game plan is like, that's almost the knee of this game.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of time, like... But if I can combo, and it's not nearly as easy to combo into. But Ori's better at comboing, and so it's that, like, if I mix up your DI... And I think me saying it's not as easy to combo into is like, people who play Ori would disagree, but I've also played Falcon, where you can just stomp knee all day.
Yep. It works on it.
You didn't realize you're somehow 15 minutes behind stream. I noticed, but I didn't say anything because when I saw that you were saying that you were in the menu when you can select your controller mapping, I was like, we figured that out a while ago. But yeah, there's things where people will like stand up on that plat. Oh wait, no, stand up and hold in on the combo.
Okay.
So if you're at a little bit higher percent, and I hit you with this. Come on. Oh, jeez.
Wrong way.
Like, there we go. Like, that'll just kill. And that, you will, once people get good at Ori, you'll see people, like, all the way out here hitting a bash.
Doing it. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that kills at, like, 30. Because if you're all the way out there and then they're doing a move.
God, and you can just come back so easily too. If you do miss it, it's just like you just
well, no.
Just,
so that is the thing. That's my I have Peach Parasol. Also, one of like the lightest characters in the game. I'll die very early. No, this move I do go into special fall with the down B.
Okay.
So if I do that off stage, I'm just dead.
Okay.
But you get really good at reading DI, or not even reading it, reacting better. The problem is that I don't practice enough, so I still read the DI.
Yeah,
and I should react to it, and then I would be a lot better at this character. But yeah, like, dude, hit fall up, hit fall forward air. I can do stuff like, or wait, that's
yeah. You just pick which one you hit fall.
Well, it's forward air 1. I can like just do that straight into F tilt, and then F tilt. I can tap again, and then you're still stuck in the vortex. Yeah.
It's just.
So like when I say like, oh, it's hard to combo into bash, it's not. It's just harder to like hit the one move. It's not like Falcon where it's like, oh, I can just always stomp in the knee. It's the I have like 12 moves that are all really good at comboing, and I just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
The other thing with Ori is that my smash attacks depend on if Sign is near me. So that's normal up smash. But if Sign is here, it does a team up one.
I see.
And it's a little bit stronger and kind of like pulls the person in more. So like that's my normal down smash. But if Sign's there, it does another one.
Okay.
And then I can also hold Sign and make it explode.
Oh, shit.
So if I hold the button, it charges it, and then it does that. And that actually will... And so there are times where I usually try to have that going. I can't do the taps when it's like that, though. But I'll try to have that going and then, like, bring it off stage and use it almost like a shine mine.
Yeah.
Or people who are better than me will, like, combo that into bash or do, like... like, this is probably the best character in the game.
Yeah,
it's this or Raster.
It's so hard to have like a puppet character or two characters and not just make them kind of insane.
Well, the funny thing is, the puppet isn't like the reason that Ori's good. It's just another thing on top of it.
That's surprising.
The reason Ori's good is the just like sheer movement speed and like vortex ability into good kill options.
Yeah. Because like the down B, like you can it's strong enough you don't have to mix her DI to kill with it, right?
Oh no, you usually aren't mixing the DI at all. I will do it sometimes, which feels a little bit like cheating because I'm on box.
Because they die it. Oh sure.
Because I can actually just switch it up at the last second.
Right. Shit. I'm so used to playing Falcon, I'm not used to dying before 100.
Oh, yeah. There are heavier characters, but...
Yep.
Yeah, no, as someone said in chat, Ori has amazing combos, awesome movement, strong kill options, and also has Sign. I started playing Ori because I like puppet characters.
Right.
I play them in a lot of...
You don't even need your puppet.
And then it turns out that, like, the reason I don't play as well as Ori sometimes is because I try to play Ori too much like a puppet character, and not enough just like...
Oh my god.
That was Drifty Eye. You should have you should have been fine because you were holding away.
Right? Okay,
Yeah,
I think I vaguely understand Drifty Eye.
Yeah, basically it's like an extra left or right on top of everything else.
Okay.
It's like a second DI. But yeah, I know that I would be a lot better at Ori if I just played Ori more fundamental instead of as a puppet character.
Right.
But this is what I have fun with, so... And I'm not trying to win a major. Oh, I really wanted it. And this is a reskin of that other stage that doesn't have a side plat. Or that doesn't have the bottom.
Fuck me.
Oh, yeah. You just gotta get used to how wall jumps work.
I keep trying to like move my control stick up, and I'm like, I don't need to do that.
No, you just push towards the wall and
Load
jump.
into it.
Drifty Eye is not in Rivals 2, don't worry. Yes. That's why I didn't actually teach him that. I just, every once in a while when you die at 70, I'm like, well, that was definitely because of
Yeah.
Bash. That was definitely because of Drifty Eye.
Not just because I'm a lightish character. Oh shit, there's a platform there.
Yes, this is Battlefield.
Oh shit, I jumped.
Oh, okay. I was surprised you died there. I could have just up smashed there.
Yeah, I thought about that. As soon as I did it, I was like, hmm.
Yeah, Ori's one of the characters that's good enough that people disagree on what the best move is.
Pretty nice problem to have.
Yeah. And despite all of that I've said, Like, Ori's not out here winning all of our majors. Our majors have mainly been won by Forceburn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cake Soul kind of just goes, fuck that.
Yep. And, like, Forceburn is decidedly a mid-tier. A couple of people have done the, like, well, if Cake's winning everything, it must be... It's like, no.
Nah.
That is where we got the infamous patch note of...
Yeah,
we don't think Forceburn is broken, Cake is just better than all of you. Which is maybe my favorite patch note in any game I've ever played. Literally just the stop complaining.
Get better. Get good. Oh. I didn't even realize that was my parry.
Yeah, I was going to teach you about jab checks, but I don't... They're in Rivals too, but I don't think it's going to be super important. At least right away.
I missed it. So if I'm throwing that bubble out, should I put it, like, in front and below me?
I think most of the time I see people just put it below so that they can down air on it.
Okay, down air instead. Okay.
They'll down air on it, and that, like, pops them up a bit, and then they'll go for the next thing.
Okay.
This is probably not helpful for you at all to play this character, but that's fine.
Yeah.
This is
I can still try comboing. And not getting comboed.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
This is Peach. Except I have a lot more fun playing this one than Peach. It's Peach with, like, some Mewtwo stuff as well. From, like, PM. Not teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a chance that she'll be in the... Not at Genesis, but that she'll be in one of, like, the sooner characters to be... come out, because she's the only character with mechanic like this.
Yeah, so it'd be, like, a good, like, value to have her in.
Yep. Because, like, Fleet has float, but it's very different than a Peach float. She's got... Fleet has, like, the PM Ganon float of, like, I will use this as a mix-up sometimes.
Right.
Versus here, I'm, like, mainly trying to... Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good.
I have Vince as well. Yeah, it's not like Peach Float, where I'm, like, mainly trying to use my aerial game. But imagine Peach with hit falling.
She already has fucking
cancer. Well, right, actually. I think it's about the same. That was so close to hitting. Your up smash will hit through, like, every platform. Except for ones that are, like, obviously too high.
There we go.
That's the more Mewtwo side of it. The big tail.
Yeah. Even though hers isn't that big. Except when she swings, I think that's fucking huge.
Yep, exactly. When you said it's not big, it's like, ah.
Oh my fucking god.
I
That just scared the shit out of me.
I did not explain what that was.
I was like, is that a hitbox?
No, that is not. It's just a song field, and when I'm in that, I can float in all directions.
Oh, cool.
Yep, so that's my down special. I can float in all directions.
That's sick.
And then I also am actionable. If I up B into it, I'm still actionable.
Cool.
Instead of normally when I up B into it, I'm not.
Yeah. Seems like some of the... Is there anything I get out of it, or no?
Not for that one.
Okay. It seems like... Well, I guess Rano's, like, his stuff can't be used by other, like, his opponents.
Yeah, not every
like...
character can. Though, every character can use the other stuff in, like, the Ditto.
Okay.
So, like, if I was playing another Palm, then I would be able to use her song field.
Okay.
It also makes neutral special go faster. Yeah, it does. I know. I think Palm's really fun, but also people think she's like a secret top tier. It's just no one's doing it yet, kind of thing.
Right.
Because Palm was in like the last group to be added.
Yeah, so it's like you would just assume the power level would be kind of similar.
Well, no, because there's 4 characters added at the same time from that, and people are like, "Oh, Palm's definitely the best one," but also like the most complicated out of them. Or I guess not the most complicated. It's probably Hodan is the most complicated, but like the most weird mechanics of like, oh, in a game with hit falling, you're actually just like floating around the entire time, or a game with it's like all defensive movement.
Right. Oh shit.
But her combos are so good at when you're like good at her. I saw people talking about Hodan. Hodan is sick. I don't see them adding Hodan in for a while. Hodan is way too weird for new. It's the same reason I don't think we're getting like Eliana, or we're getting like one of them and not both. We'll get them, just not on launch. Eliana is a snake in a mech suit.
Oh yeah, and she can like pop out of it like Bowser Jr., right?
Yeah, but also is like all projectiles and zoning and like has multiple resource management and is just very complex. And then the reason I don't think we're getting Hodan is a charge character.
Oh. Like
in a platform fighter.
Yeah, like a fucking Guile type
yes.
thing? Interesting. That just
I'll show you, but I'm bad at Hodan. So like, here's my normal up B. And that's my charged up B.
Okay.
And that one will kill you at like 70 if I hit you point blank. Oh, sorry. So like almost all of my moves a lot of my like special moves have versions that are either stronger if I am holding down or if I have like steam.
Okay.
And that includes like in the air too. You can hold down in the air and still charge it.
Interesting.
And so like gets really weird and complex because of it. This was the character that like it wasn't boxes that made us have to worry about this, because Rivals was already designed to work with digital inputs.
Yeah.
With keyboards. Hodan was the character that made us have to worry about SOCD. Because it was like patched once when people are like, wait, you can hold backwards and forwards at the same time in charge.
That's really funny.
So now you can't. But yeah, Hodan is a charge character who like has stronger versions of like multiple smash attacks. Yeah, anything that's like flashes orange is so like forward air. Charge version of forward is just like Ganon punch.
Yeah, it's humongous.
Or not punch, but like Ganon fair.
Yeah.
It also gets bigger. I don't know. Hodan is very complex.
Yeah.
And that's why I think like you can play him totally normal without it, but like obviously isn't nearly as good.
Yeah.
And that's like why I think we're just not gonna see Hodan in on launch, because I think enough platform fighters have had like float characters that having like Palm's float would be like, oh, it's fun to have that mechanic in the game.
Right.
But it literally is the first charge character in any platform fighter. That's not like Workshop or anything like that.
Yeah.
Don Strong gets a pseudo parry. Yep. I'm glad someone said, I'm glad to hear optimism about them getting in. I think so. I mean, the team has said that eventually they want like every character in.
Yeah, it just depends on like budget and shit like that.
Yeah, they're just not saying every character is going to be in by a certain time. Yeah, Hodan combos are wild too, because you'll see people combo like into this move, into that move, into whatever, and then suddenly they're like at the top of the screen, and now they're doing their up special with like the charge.
Yeah.
He was also the first Workshop character to have charge inputs. That's cool. I didn't know that part. Yeah, Hodan has the tech though. Hodan has a ton of tech. It's just not the fact that it's literally the first character in an entire genre to have this mechanic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. Down to the fact that Hodan is named after charge characters. Like Hodan is just an anagram for Honda.
I didn't know Honda was a charge character.
Yep, E Honda is a charge character. I'll go back to, I don't know. Zetter's my favorite to just mess around with.
Yeah, maybe a few more of this.
Yep, and then we can...
I think that's about all the info I can hold in my brain.
Yeah, exactly. I know that a lot of it was just basic stuff, but it's still a ton of new info all at once.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get the, like... I can tell you about characters, but you're not going to get the, like... Oh, I need to DI this way from just, like, playing against me for a couple hours.
Right.
That's why I was saying it's really funny to watch all of this Rivals gameplay, because, like, usually it's Rivals players winning, but not as, like, when it's, like, a Rivals player against a Melee player or whatever, but it's not as strong as you would expect. And it's because all the Rivals players have, like, the character stuff, and then we'll just forget to hold ledge, or not play around shields well, or that kind of thing. Yeah, Rivals players having to deal with shield dropping now is really funny. Oh yeah, you can use your bubble to save you.
So yeah, like, I sometimes I was like, wait, I could probably DI into my guy.
Yes, yep. That's like why Serrano's get up attack or ledge attack special in Rivals 2 is puts a bubble behind him and then like goes forward. And if you hit the person, it puts them into the bubble. But even if you miss, you now have a bubble behind you. So if they like read it and forward smash, you're not gonna die.
Right. Yeah, it seems like a really good defensive one to have.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the new mechanics, like, even though it's the special version of get up attack or ledge attack or whatever, are like, oh, this is cool because it also has like defensive reasoning or gives resources or whatever.
Yeah, and that makes sense to do if they're going to remove like invincible attacks. Or at least like invincible ledge dash options, like having more things.
Yeah, you can get up invincibly, but you can't like invincibly grab someone.
Yeah, because some of them are just insane. Like I think Rasper's like pummel special like makes him go up, and he can still throw or some shit.
Yes. Yep.
Fucking insane. It's just not.
It just basically puts you at a platform in the air now.
Yeah.
But it wasn't clear to me. I was very confused for a bit. I was like, I could tell you went up, but I didn't realize that it was like still in grab and. Oh shoot. It's like, I'm gonna mix up my DI right as you decide to go through me in back air. If I was faster. Oh shoot, I didn't realize I was gonna be off stage somehow. I could have teched that.
Can you like tech when you go away from the ledge?
Yeah, it's like Melee where you can SDI in and tech.
Okay.
Except because there's no SDI, it's just a SDI. You just hold in and you can tech. You have to get, at least in Rivals 1, you had to get really good at wall teching.
Yeah, like some Smash 64 type thing.
Yeah, you just got really good at wall teching through playing Rivals. Yeah, I like fully believe that's the reason I'm good at wall teching in Melee and PM. Shoot, I thought I had more time. See, like that I could not have done in Rivals 2. I don't know why I thought I could counter hit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought
I had the timing wrong. I was like, all right, I'm gonna run in when the move is done.
could not get away.
Give Hodan Doski? I don't know what that means. No!
Oh, damn it. No. I can't. I'm always panicking off stage. I'm like, I can't. By the time I think to bubble, I'm like, well, now I'm way too low.
Oh, yeah. It's just learning.
Yeah, it just needs to be like an instant.
Doski is Honda's headbutt. I just call it headbutt.
Call it what it is.
He does yell something like Doski. You're right. You're right. I've played a lot of Street Fighter 6. Oh, right. Oh, most of Rano's tilts, especially like forward tilt, break projectiles.
Oh.
Or goes through. I kind of just forgot about that. Teach him bubble recovery? We did. It's just hard for people to remember.
Yeah, it's like
it doesn't. I can't just be like, here's the lesson again. It's just hard for people to remember everything. I mean, there's a reason I'm not going totally off stage every time.
Yeah, let me get a chance, so maybe I'll remember someday.
Oh, yep.
I kept holding.
Kept holding right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna DI badly and drift DI then. Again, fine in Rivals 2. You would have still DI'd poorly, but not like also then been off stage at 60.
Oh,
like
fuck.
that.
I was literally like, okay, time to bubble, and I just pressed down and killed myself. That's funny.
Yeah, the bubble recovery with down air, where you can down air dare into it, pop up a bit. I mean, do you want to? You can just practice that on stage quick, even the timing. So you can do it more than once.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so then you can get higher again.
Can I pop that manually or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can just place a new one. But then you get to the, like, I don't want to do it you don't want to do it too many times because I will just come out and, like, hit you then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when you're like, oh, I keep going too low. Like, that's the counterplay to that. I'm just having fun trying to hit the bubble now.
All right, cool.
Rano down special isn't very good in neutral. No, it's not. That's, like, why for so long I didn't realize you could move it around. I just thought that it... Because I didn't play Rano, I just knew how to play against him. I didn't know you could move it around. I just thought that off stage I thought that in the air it always put it below you, because that's just what everyone does.
And it's like, if it's on stage, I'd have to... Okay, it would make sense to only use it off stage. Because, it takes a while.
Yeah.
And then once it's out, it's
sometimes if you're just, like, way up high and the person's recovering or whatever, there's situational reasons. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I totally missed my move. Why can't I... All right. I mean, you just landed in the fire already, too.
Yeah, I was trying to come down with the up B thingy.
Oh, the down special? Or the push down and B after up and B?
Yep.
Yeah. Even with one, sometimes just doing needle into a move off stage is really good. It's like needle into forward air.
Yeah. especially if you get like the spike or something.
Yep. Rano's also got a Dacus. Yep. We went over that. Oh, hello.
I was like, this will work eventually. Fuck, I tried to grab you and throw you into it. I was like, oh, I can just do that.
You can do that. I've done that to a lot of people in Rivals 2 already.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Like a great way to do it.
Yep. There's a few things, like throwing people into that or into one of Maple's plants feels really funny. It makes the person feel really smart, but also it's just like, oh, this is new.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I think slingshot into the stage.
Into the wall or off the bubble into the
I
stage?
mean, either.
Okay.
Because once you pop it up higher, you can still slingshot.
Yeah, and I can just go to the side of it and do it. That makes sense.
Does he know about the Rano up special meme, the Vortex? It's not a meme. It's just not good. It's not good very often.
I hit it like 30 seconds ago.
Yep. Well, no. Then 2 seconds later, he said, "Yes, he does." I think you did it right after they posted. Yeah, we've gone over a lot of stuff. It's just hard when it was like 2 hours of just straight info dumping.
Can you double jump after you've wall jumped? Or sorry, can you wall jump after you've air dodged?
Yeah.
Okay. I just missed it a second ago then. Okay.
Yep. That's partially why I was like, yeah, so you can do this, and then
Yeah.
that's also a way to mix up your recovery.
Yeah.
Rivals players call it ledge dashing, which is really annoying because it's not.
Well, you're coming off.
Well, so if you're good at it, I just don't do it often enough because I don't remember the height. You can do it right at the ledge.
Okay.
Well, they'll wall jump and immediately air dodge into the ledge, but it doesn't. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Some characters are a little bit better at it than others. I'm just missing the height. It's a fast option, but it doesn't do any of the things that ledge dashing actually does. Like there's no invincibility. There's no.
Yeah. You don't get to win neutral for free.
There's also not a ledge.
Right? Yeah. No ledge dash to ledge dash from.
Yeah.
Called an air dash because you're doing it from the air. That won't be confusing to anything.
No, it won't be at all. Like, I get why some people call it that. It's just really funny to me. If I hit fallen, I think I could have killed you. It's like I could have done like dare hit fall and then immediately true comboed it into the dare again. But I wasn't thinking fast enough. I don't think to hit fall nearly as often off stage, but there are definitely times where you want to do it.
I need to like spam like full jump aerials into hitfall. I think that'll make my brain realize I can do it.
Oh, just to remember, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the craziest part about it is like stopping your upward like momentum.
Yes. It feels like usually learning to hit fall, people will like, all right, I feel comfortable hit falling this move, and now I'm going to do it more with this other one. Like, I'll hit fall nair every single time, but I don't do it quite as often with other moves sometimes. Come on. Oh, thank you.
Oh, shit.
Ironically, a time where ledge dashing would have been... Well, I guess where I was charging the forward smash, but if I was... But, like, basically it's the, like, oh, you think I'm going to recover high and I'm going to do this thing instead now.
Right. Oh, shit. Oh, yep, see ya.
What's the easiest aerial in the game to hit fall with? I mean, I think Zed or Nair is super easy, but that's because it's a multi-hit, and so you don't even need to like really think through. It's a multi-hit, and it's one that like vacuums the person in. So like, cool. But like, I don't think anybody's is super hard. It's more of like thinking when to use it in a combo or in neutral. There we go.
God.
Canceling tilts and jabs into smash attacks is really good. We are not going to go over tilt boosting or anything like that right now. That is too complex. considering I barely do it on purpose.
Fuck me.
I thought you were at higher percent when I hit the first one. I was so excited to get a sick combo there.
Yeah, I thought I was obliterated.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be at higher than 69% after it was all done. If you had, like, started at 70, it would have been good. Yeah, because Zetter's back air doesn't send very far. I've seen people do, like, raw bear into down air. Like, there's some really cool stuff. Or, like, reverse hit. Oh, that would have been if you had hit the...
Oh, fuck.
If you had hit the sweet spot on it.
Yeah, just pop you right down.
Baby dash. No, we're not having him grind baby dashing. It's not... It's useful, but it's not... I'll show you what it is just because it's funny. Actually, I don't know if I can do it on box. Dash forward, but only for 1 frame. That's what it is.
Is it?
I can't do it with my current... Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so you just, like, slide forward?
Yep. So the fact that I'm going into my run animation is how you can tell I'm not doing it, because I don't have my stick dead zone set up correctly. Yeah, no, people... It's like the one tech that certain people have the melee issue of, like, I can only do this on some controllers, or
Yeah.
I have to set up my dead zone. It's basically a one... It's dashing forward for 1 frame, but you can still do all the things that you can do out of out of standing. And that's... So it's kind of like wave dashing, except without the startup.
Interesting. Cool.
It's called baby dashing. I don't ever use it, but I should.
Right. It actually has some uses.
Well, it does, because there's times where you just want, like, I want to get slightly further forward, but I don't want to wave dash in. I decided baby dashing just isn't worth it. It'd be worth it if I was, like, trying to place really well at rival stuff. But I'm just not. Maybe in Rivals 2 I will, but... I can't keep up with everybody in Rivals 1 anymore. Not at that top level, at least.
I can imagine, like, even off that one interaction you had a bit ago where you had me off stage, I was like, I can see just never being able to recover against a good player.
Yeah, well, it's that, but also if they're hit falling everything that they should hit fall, combos are crazier. I think Rivals 1, and I don't think this is going to be as true in Rivals 2 because of shields. Rivals 1 feels like a game where if you've got a good read on someone, like, I don't see more 3 stocks in the game than Rivals. I see 3 stocks in Rivals way more than I see, like, 4 stocks in Melee.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, like, if you have even a small lead, or not even a small lead, a small, like, whether it's a read or, like, I know one habit they like to do, that kind of thing, you can just blow someone up.
Yeah.
And you can do that in Melee, but usually it's a, like, oh, I can get a couple more openings, I can do whatever. In Rivals, because combos are so strong, and there's fewer defensive options, if you have a read on the couple of defensive options the game has...
Yeah, you just abuse the shit out of that. Yeah, so it makes sense that adding some more defensive options is good. Because honestly, a lot of Melee's defense is really fucking strong.
Yes.
So it, like, keeps the offense in check.
Oh, shoot, I must not have I never actually got back on stage. One wrong DI and you got 40. Yeah, it's also because of, like, the way Drift DI works, everything else. Like, I will see plenty of 3 stocks in, like, top 8s. And it's because, like, oh, they had a read on, like, he likes to panic jump here.
Yeah, and you only have 3 stocks to work with.
Yep. I should 1v1 Cake Assault? I mean, I have. It's never gone well. Cake can beat me in multiple games. It's not just Rivals. Cake is also on his PR and has beaten top 100 Melee players, so...
Yeah, he got, like, top 8 in doubles with VBATs recently.
Yep. Cake is just really good
Yep.
at...
gamer.
And if Cake put as much time, and has mainly been playing Melee lately, though I guess not with
Not
Rivals,
anymore.
not with Rivals 2 access, but like for the last like year and a half.
Yeah, he seems like he's really been enjoying Melee.
Yeah.
Okay, I will figure out this hit falling eventually.
Yeah. I mean, you're already playing a lot better than before, though. Just learning the character and everything.
Yeah, a little more comfy.
Yep. I was going to say and recoveries, but you didn't do it that time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's the big one, because the recovery will be very similar in Rivals 2, other than the jump out of up special. But the bubble to recover is going to be just as important. Oh, I wanted that so badly. I've never hit that before. the offstage fireball into the... that would have been so sick.
Into the uppy, yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to uppy. I was trying to do it into down air. But then I missed the down air.
Oh my god. I think I keep trying to set up my bubble before I'm out of hit stun, and I think that's what's getting me killed. At least
oh,
sometimes.
I bet that's it.
Maybe I was dead there anyway.
So, no, you weren't. I think
okay.
that's also going to be more clear in Rivals 2. Because Rivals 1 doesn't have knockdown state.
Oh, interesting.
There's no, like, get-up attacks. Or, like, there's no knockdown, if you've noticed. So, because of that, there's also, like, no tumble. It's just, are you in hit stun or not?
Right.
And so, it makes way more sense visually. Like, there's plenty of times where I'm confused about, like, oh, I didn't think the person would be able to counter hit me here, but then they did. Yeah, you sort of just bounce. And because of that, I think it's already way more clear in Rivals 2, like, when I can extend a combo versus, like, when they're out of hit stun, when whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, like, knowing when you're out of hit stun easier will be a lot. It'll be a lot easier to not. Nice, there you go.
Alright, I did one good thing. We're good. That's all I needed.
And I was not sandbagging. I was trying to get back.
Oh, I could have attacked you after that, right?
Depends on what you're asking.
There we go. After the air dodge, like, naring or something.
Oh, I see. You just missed.
Yeah, I was like, I can't tell where anything is.
Yeah, you don't have the muscle memory to do bubble off stage in the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, shoot.
Going for.
Yeah. I'll do that pretty often as a mix-up, too. Instead of doing the full jab, I'll just do jab 1-2 into, like, a smash attack.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully call them out.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the jabs, like, are pretty, like, easy to link into other things.
Well, they literally are. Like, you can cancel jabs into tilts. That's what, when I mentioned tilt boosting, that's like what that is.
Ah, okay.
Is you can cancel jabs into tilts. And that's, but you still get the like forward momentum of the jab, which is what tilt boosting is it should be jab boosting. But tilt boosting is like doing jab 1-2 where you get some forward movement on like jabs that your character walks forward and then canceling it into the tilt and having your tilt go further.
Gotcha.
But it depends on, like, are you playing a character that moves forward when they're doing it? Can you block recoveries with bubble? Yep. If you DI into it, or if you... Oh, can you, like, prevent people from getting back with it? No, it's more the opposite. Because, like, they'll be in bubble and you can call out, like, what they're trying to do to get out of it, like, once they're out. But you can't, like, stop them from going through. The bubble just moves out of the way. Also, I think Rano's down air is crazy in Rivals too.
It looked like it.
I think the fact that
good here.
It's well, that's the thing. It's good here, and the fact that it still bounces you on shield.
Ah, haha.
Yep.
Not that really helped me, but
I mean, I had to do more.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. Like even if they do come out early.
That's the wall tech stuff that I was talking about. You just like you
good.
just get good at it because I don't have to SDI. I just hold in the direction. Oh shoot! All right, I'm gonna eat all of that because I DI'd the wrong way.
Oh, I was facing the wrong way.
Oh, do you remember the thing that all the melee sheiks learned like a week or two ago about? Yeah, that's also in this.
Neat.
In fact, it's way easier in this. the timing for needle boosting is
Like that.
Yep. All the Rivals people thought it was very funny because we're like, wait, we've been doing this for like 6 years.
I've seen this before.
It's just the window is longer in Rivals.
Okay.
Which is why people in Melee were like, well, we knew about it, we just didn't start using it. And it's like, yeah, that has been core to high-level Rano for a while. All right.
Yeah, there's so many things it's like, oh, this is new. It's like, well, just Kadano posted about this.
Exactly. People were doing the Mewtwo King talked about this on Smashboards in 2007, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
It is just funny, because, like, it wasn't programmed in on purpose. It's just the engines are similar enough that it still worked.
Yep. I love emergent gameplay. It's so fucking sick.
Well, I mean, that's what hit falling literally is.
Yep.
Because it was on accident. And then I've held in every time. That's why. Okay. The problem is that you're getting better at comboing, and so I have to start actually DIing stuff instead of just holding in and being like, well, he's not going to hit it, though.
I'll live.
Oh, shoot, I jumped too.
Oh, I thought... Oh, you did your down B thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how did he fucking move?
Down B off stage into somebody is really fun.
I have a fob where the left trigger is only digital and not analog, so it doesn't work in this game.
It should still be able to work.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not registering.
Because this game is designed to work with digital. Nice. There you go.
I was gonna try to edge hog it just to make sure.
Well, and that's why it's funny is watching people do all of that and then not edge hog and just be like, oh, you did a lot of work and now I'm at 200%, but I am alive. Yep, you can still do the Sheik thing of run off, run back on.
Yep, so good.
It's still good.
Yep.
Yeah. Rano in Rivals 1 is hard for me sometimes because I expect Sheik's range on certain things.
Mm-hmm. But he's a little smaller.
Like the dash attack doesn't go quite as far and things like that. But Rivals 2, I think it's not that they go further. I just feel better about playing it because my brain confusing Rano and Sheik means that I can still grab and do stuff even if it's not like Sheik down throw.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna, if we're feeling good, I think I'm gonna call it in a bit too. It's been like 3 hours, so.
Yeah, I want to just do this in one more game.
Sure. Yep. If there's a specific character you want me to play, I can do that.
Nope, I'm done. Keep doing this one.
Yeah, I feel like this is the most common you're gonna see, other than just the Ditto.
Yeah.
I guess I can do the Ditto after this.
Oh, that's true.
I haven't played any Rano yet. Just because all of the melee players coming in, it's the most natural one for someone to be like new at. But I think it's a good sign that everyone that has started with Rano and Zetter, like, oh shoot, am I dead? No, all right. While they've started with Rano and Zetter, they're not like. I've now seen other people playing Fleet or playing Maple or doing other stuff.
Yeah.
It's not the PM issue of all the melee players just keep playing Melee Fox and then complaining that Melee Fox stuff doesn't work. Where it's like, well, yeah, because you're playing against a different character.
Right. It's like you haven't labbed the combos on this one.
Yeah. Shoot, I can't go off stages against you quite as hard. Oh, shoot, I didn't do anything out of that dash stack twice. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, best combo I've done.
I held in.
Just homie DI.
Well, it wasn't homie. I was trying to get out, and then you were on the other side of me, I think. I think you just flipped it around. And that's already way more hits than you've gotten.
Yeah, I was like, damn, all right.
Yep. Now imagine
But
if you were
like-
hit falling every single one. Yeah.
Yep. Double the amount of hits I get on it.
I don't know if it's quite double, but it's a lot.
Oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna get that.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, boy. I tried to grab.
Sometimes you gotta go straight in to mix up the timing. Oh, that would have been so
Yeah.
sick. I would have been so happy for you. And then you SD'd.
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, as long as you get me off stage, it's over for me. All right, one last one then. I've leveled up 30,000 times already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
See if playing a lot of Rano and Rivals 2 will help me.
Who have you been mostly playing in the second one?
I mean, my Zetter is still my best. Because Zetter, before Ori came out, Zetter was my original main. I've been playing a lot of Fleet, but I just think Fleet's fun, and kind of as commentator, content creator thing, it's the, like, oh, I just need to know what new characters do.
Yeah.
But also, like, she's also one of the most fun, so...
Yeah, she got some crazy looking stuff. Oh, it's still above.
Yeah, it's definitely been the most, like, oh, I can lab out these weird things. Crag, surprisingly, I've been playing a lot of as well. It's been, like, those three.
Are you not usually like a heavy character type of
Not
guy?
usually. But I think the fact that he's, like, the semi-grappler with the command grab is really interesting.
Yeah. Man, that chick going behind him is crazy. Oop.
Oh, no, I missed. Oh, shoot.
Did you drift?
I think I did the drift right and the wrong regular die. I just tried to shield. Okay. Oh, hello. I just did the wrong move.
Oh! That's fucking sick. You just die instantly for it. That's great.
You could have wall jumped if you got back to the wall.
Oh,
but-
okay.
But yeah, parrying someone that's off stage is really funny.
Yeah, especially since they're gonna have to like cover themselves a lot coming back.
Yeah. It puts people into a bad spot. What? Why? Okay, I'm still alive, but I don't know why I didn't slingshot there.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
And then I just missed my wall jump. come on. I can't. I'm missing a bunch of hitfalls right now. I jumped into it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I missed, and then you jumped. I'm like, oh, never mind. Oh, you wanted it all?
Yeah, I did.
Wanted it all.
I did. Oh, no.
Barely too far.
I'll get that someday. All right, well, GG's. Thank you so much for all the info.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I've done this with several people now. Not all
Yeah.
on stream, but like
Yeah.
I've taught a bunch of PM people how to play Rivals. I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny. They're all better than me now. So
I would say big mistake, but that's literally what you want.
yeah, exactly. No, I taught Saber actually. The one I said had beaten a couple of top 50 players without hit falling. Is someone I taught to play, and now I can't like take a game off of him.
That's sick.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's about all I needed.
I mean, that was a lot. That was longer than I thought we were going to play, but
Same,
we just kept. It wasn't like it went long because we were dragging things on. It was just fun.
Yeah,
So,
like I've been doing a bunch of like VOD review with people lately in Melee, and every time I'm like, I have to make it an hour long because I will not shut up. Like,
oh, exactly. Yeah, I thought we were going to play for like an hour, and it's been like 3.
Same. All right.
Yeah.
We have to cut ourselves off then.
Do it.
All right.
Well, GG's again. Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
And I guess good luck with continuing the streaming and video making. Seems like it's been really fun for you.
It has been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. So,
All right. Good luck with it. I'll
Thank
catch
you.
later then.
see ya.
Adios.
Bye. Let's close that then. Man, it is already 3. I'm already kind of tired. I was thinking about doing some other stuff, but I think I'm just going to call it tonight or today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs, everything like that. Is any... All right. I will see y'all later. I don't know when my next stream is. I'm sure I'll do a couple more, like 1 or 2 more Rivals 2 streams, at least 1 or 2 more this week while I still have access. And then after I don't have access, I'll be back on my, like, doing Melee, doing Rivals, doing a lot of Street Fighter lately, just trying to going all around. I also think I'm going to be playing some Bomb Rush Cyberpunk because I've beaten the game already. I really enjoyed it, but I kind of want to make a video about it. And so I need footage, but also I want to have my opinions on it a little bit more concrete. And so, I want to play it so I know what I think about it more to see if my thesis is correct. But I will see you all later. Thank you. Have a good rest of your afternoon.